Morning, gamers.
Well, hi.
Hello, everybody. It's Friday. You know what that means. It's time for some Street Fighter. Or fighting games, one or the other. Hope we're all doing well.
Yeah.
It's, myself and Jacob are here.
Well, hi.
Nelson is here. If I unmute Nelson. Nelson? Oh.
I'm also here.
Nelson? There we go. Yeah, we got you. What up, Nelly? Jacob can't hear you, but I can hear you.
I can hear. Nelson can't
hear
me.
Oh, you can't hear, and then, yeah, it's a one-way conversation. You know what else is a one-way conversation?
What's that?
Well, not really, but your support on our Patreon at patreon.com/loading ready. You go there, give us a couple of bucks a month. Goes a long way, letting us keep all these streams going and everything else. If you don't want to support us through Patreon, you can go to our store at store.loadingreadyrun.com. Maybe buy some merchandise there, t-shirt, hoodies, everything else.
Mm-hmm.
If you're watching on Twitch, make sure you follow. If you are watching on Twitch and want to support us, you can do it through Twitch Prime or just subbing in general. Also, if you're watching on YouTube, you can support us. Just like, comment, subscribe, all that normal stuff. And there is this thing called Super Thanks if you want to support us monetarily through there. Yeah, I think that's it, right? I think I got it all.
It's like a one-way transaction, so it's similar to a one-way conversation.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, isn't it technically, well, I mean, because technically they could just get all this for free. Right.
But there's also an interaction, right, where like they give us money and we give content to everybody.
Yes. Yeah.
It's like the most magnanimous thing you can do. When
like
you
true.
support us on Patreon, you are helping the whole world to experience something that not everybody can afford to pay for.
Yeah, that's true. You're doing your part.
It's like basically, you know, solving world peace through fighting games.
Comedy.
Hilariously.
You ever heard that Bo Burnham?
Yep.
Solving
from a white guy like me. Bingo. Exactly right.
Yeah, that is exactly it, right? We're saving the world through our comedy. Yeah.
Exactly.
All right, so I'm going to address the elephant in the room. I mean, we talked about it briefly before we started, but last week was very frustrating for both of you. Correct?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Very one of the all-time tilters, I think, that, and I'm surprised it took that long, if I'm being honest with you. I thought that you both would have got, or the people on this doing this stream would have got more upset earlier, which kudos to both.
We're performers at him, so we have
the ability to
elephant.
the ability to smash it down deep inside and not show it outwardly. Yeah. But that's okay. Like, I think showing it out is fine, right? Like, I mean, there's healthy frustration, right?
Yeah.
And then there's like unhealthy frustration. I'm not asking you to, like, if you get frustrated, I'm not asking you for like the sake of the show to hold it in, right?
Good, because I can't.
Yeah. So there is a limit, and I will tell you when we reach that limit, but neither of you have reached that limit yet. So if you get frustrated about something, then talk about it. But, you know, always remember that we're all humans and there's feelings on both sides, right?
Yeah, try and stop me talking about my feelings.
Yeah. So last week was pretty frustrating because you both were learning new things. Nelson was learning how to play on stick, which Nelson and I talked about briefly before we started, where it's like, if you're learning a new thing, you really got to be extra lenient on yourself. And that's kind of the thing that I've always tried to make the focal point when I'm teaching people these things, where it's like short-term pain, long-term gain, right? So it's like things are going to be awful for a long time playing this, right? Like, it's just like, it's going to take a long, especially because both of you have never, this is a brand new skill, right? Neither of you have like really, have you ever really tried to learn a fighting game before? Like, really? Frame data, everything.
I said this last week, but no.
Only 15, 16 years ago.
Yeah. So let's remember that. And remember that fighting games, I cannot stress this enough, are really, really hard. Okay? They're difficult. And Jacob and I talked about this briefly before we started, but also the hard thing about fighting games is that mentally you need to either know your limits or be able to deal with the highs and the lows, and mostly the lows, right?
Yeah. But nobody says how.
Yes.
Nobody tells you how to deal with that. Like,
Because
there's
there's no
advice.
like, there's no like blanket. There's no, I mean, the easiest advice is like, take a break, walk away, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes that's hard to do, right?
Where I struggled with that is when do I know when I'm taking a break and when do I know when I'm giving up? Like, it's hard to recognize
that is also
the difference between those two.
I can tell when you're playing between like the difference.
Yeah, I can too.
I can usually tell when you're playing somebody for like a long time when they've given up, and I can kind of tell some round. Like I've seen you both do it, like around here, around there, or something like that. You both will just kind of tap out mentally, and it's like, all right, they've tapped out. Like that's okay. GG, go next, right? And that's also like, I guess, like mentally dealing with losing in fighting games because the stakes are so low, and I'm not like, it's not like we're on a deadline and we're trying to train you both to get to qualify for like Capcom Cup, right? It's like there's no stress. There is no expectations from either of you. I know that you both know this, but I guess anybody watching too needs to hear it. It's like, you need to realize that none of us will ever be the best at this game, most likely.
Oh, yeah. The frustration isn't with anything external.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
but
all
with
like
yourself. That's what I'm saying. It's like you can't just like expect to do everything perfectly. And it's like so impossible. And there's just like too many situations in fighting games, and there's too much stuff to look out for. But it's trying to find the little joys when you're playing. And the big thing that I've been trying to drive home for both of you or everybody watching is like, something that's probably going to help with that is set mini goals. And I'm going to make you both tell me a mini goal like right now, right?
10 anti-airs.
Okay. Nelson, you got one that you can think of off the top of your head?
Yeah, I'm going to play a tutorial and get 500 drive tickets.
Sick. Okay. I meant playing other people.
You're laughing at my mini goal.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. You meant including playing other people.
Yes.
So I was doing this last week. Last week you called me out for being checked out mentally, but really I feel like I have several tiers. And I was off the first one where I just like show up and I'm bubbly and I'm like, let's play Street Fighter. It's fun. And I was on a different one, which is like a second layer of mental hell or whatever, where I was just like, I'm just going to do this one thing. Like, I'm still here. I'm trying my best. I'm putting on a brave face. I'm not happy, but like I'm just gonna focus on this one mini goal actually last week, which was trying not to shoulder after I crouching medium kick.
Yeah.
So I didn't succeed at that, but I did spend the rest of the stream trying at it while going through matches with the community. Yeah. And I guess I'm still kind of on that one because I didn't succeed at it, but I don't have a second one lined up.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would actually just like both of you, just like I want to see anti-airs only, right? Like I'd never want to see somebody hit the air and it not be attempted, right? And you're not going to get every one, and I know I'm not going to like yell at you if you miss one. It's like I want you to think about it. I want this stuff to be at the forefront of your mind, right? For both of you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Sorry. So you want both of us to have a mini goal of no fly zone?
No fly zones today. All right.
Okay.
What are we gonna do?
It's okay if I cry.
I want to show you. Okay. When you were saying that you got stuck in, you were getting crossed out
multiple times in ranked. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yes.
Something to think about, and you're not going to get this right away. Right? But this is something that you can practice on how to deal with it. I don't know how you set it up, but like, let's go. There is a thing you can do. There's a very powerful tool that they don't explain that well to you when you first start playing, but jump back jab is incredibly good for a lot, or like jump back medium, like a lot of these buttons. And so if you are stuck in a situation where a lot of players, especially against Zangief, especially against Marisa, I've dealt with this, I still deal with this, where people will play in a range where it's like they don't want to play out here because then they have to deal with standing heavy punch, or with Marisa it's like Gladius. But at this range, they both know that Zangief can't really anti-air effectively, like at a jump that starts like here, right? So it's like most players will do this thing. You can see it when you start seeing it. You'll see it. They'll be moving around like this, right? And they'll be like, and you'll notice that anytime they get to this range, they will try to jump over you because they know.
Yep. They
know that, like, so the thing to deal with this is if you're like sitting here and you're playing the neutral and they do this thing, then you have to react to it, but it is reactable, right? Mm-hmm. And this is something that you can't really practice like effectively, but like you can be looking for it. Like you just have to be fast about it. That stops like that whole thing, right? And remember the thing about anti-airs is that the reason they're so powerful is it stops the guessing game completely.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you don't have to think about anything. You can just stop it, right? Rather than just be like blocking and then it's like strike throw. Is it command grab? Is it a lot of things? So something to think about. If you notice that you're getting like crossed up a lot and you're quick about it, you can do stuff like jump back jab, which is incredibly powerful. You can even do jump back medium.
Can I air throw?
You don't have a regular air throw, right? You can use an SPD. That's a hard read, brother. That is. I don't know. I don't even know if you can you? Is it kicks? Oh, it's kicks. Okay. You could technically, yeah, like you can, but that's, I mean, you're a modern, so I guess you're doing it like you're not, but like, you know, if they become a habit, then yeah, that becomes easier, right? But the power I'm trying to tell you is that cross-ups, especially against characters like Zangief, you can stop like that, right? Okay. You got to kind of react to it, and you got to be almost looking for it, because like, you gotta kind of look for it. I mean,
you do it from Oki.
Do you mean like when you get knocked down?
Yeah.
No, probably not. But we can test that. Like you can just go, like if they knock you down, right? Like if they,
because some of the loops were cross up trip, cross up trip, cross up trip.
Well, if they're doing that every time like this, you can just parry that. So it's like, here, I'll show you. Like you can just do, like they sweep you.
Yeah.
That wasn't really like that meaty, but they do something like that.
Yeah, but it was just cross up trip, and then when I went to parry, they would just do one step in to.
Well, are they throwing like they weren't doing anything in the air?
Oh yeah, it was.
Okay, well they're doing something in the air. Here, look, you just.
Yes, I was practicing the parry, but it feels like.
You gotta time it. Like,
you gotta time it for a perfect.
You have to time it for a perfect. Like,
because it doesn't seem like if you don't get perfect, it seems like you can't counter, really.
No, because the frame data doesn't change.
Yeah.
On parry or block. Right? It's the same frame data. So it's like you need to remember something to think about that we've never talked about this, but this was explained to me very early on when I started playing Street Fighter 5. Is you need to remember like how plus people are when they jump in on you. Plus 12. That's a lot. Every block jump in is like a free offensive opportunity. Right? Oh. That's why after you block,
jumping in's really good.
Jumping in is very good. That's why anti-airs are good. I should have shown you this way earlier. But like your frame data on jump in is so much better. That's why jumps are good. Because even on block, right? Like plus 13, brother. Like you can do whatever you want at that point. You're able to set up like you're setting up a picnic, you know? It's like you need to remember that like and parry doesn't change that. So it's like what you need to do is in a situation like this too, where you are trying to perfect parry, is you still need to hold block because the frame data doesn't change, right? So they sweep, like if this Luke like sweeps you, goes like this, you know, does something like that, and then we are going to go like this. We didn't block it. You still have to hold down back, right? Like you still have to block the other way if you don't get that initial parry. So you can like when you're looking for it, right? Like you get swept. If you don't get the perfect parry, you just hold block, right? Okay. You got to make sure that you're holding block still. And you got to remember that parrying does not change the frame data. They are not less plus if they are plus, or like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So if I don't get a perfect parry,
It is not your turn.
it's not my turn.
Yes.
Okay.
And you run the risk of, part of the problem with parry is you run the risk of
Getting thrown.
if you get too like if you could do it too many times all the time. So it's like, you know, if you're just gonna parry, like, oh, you can trade there, you can try stuff, right? Like if you're getting crossed up, like here, look, you can try different. I don't know if lariat will work. I highly doubt lariat's gonna work.
No, I labbed this out
Yeah.
last night for about an hour.
Yeah.
In
I would just do something like that, right? Like if they're just jump attacking you every time on wake up. But again, you need to remember that, like, also the frame data does change depending on where they hit on their jump in. So it's like if Zangief is like, if you're jumping in like here, right? Like you're only +4 there. That's nothing. Like you can't, well, +4 is pretty good. You still strike throw. See how like Zangief hits up high? Like if you hit high on your jump, it's +4, but +10, right? That changes dramatically what you can do. So it's like, what can Zangief do off +10? It's like, well, you can do crouching medium. This is kind of like a thing, you know, you can do that instead of like, just if it's +4, then all you get is like this or like a regular throw or whatever. But yeah, you do. That is important. You both got to remember that when you're like on defense, right?
Yeah.
Where it's like, I know things, it's a little hectic and it's very easy for me to say, yeah, you just block it or whatever, right? Or like, I never want the answer to be, just accept it or whatever, just block, because Street Fighter 6 has a bunch of like things that you can do, and the big things with Zangief is jump back jab, right? That's a good one for cross-ups.
I don't get a jab. I don't get a jab in the air. It's just the knee.
Let's find out.
Yeah, multiple people in chat have been saying there's no jump back hits. For modern, just kicks.
Okay, well that's
no jump back
just
punches.
the big double knee there.
That sucks, brother. Fuck.
Square one, anti-air, right?
Yeah, but cross-ups are hard. Yeah, I guess you're.
Oh wait, you got to know which anti-air you're hitting, right? Because I think the dragon punchers can still.
Dragon punchers, you don't have to. You're just you can deal with cross-ups, because if you wait, Nelson, especially since you're on modern, like I can show you, like if you wait till they've like actually got to the other side of you and just hit dragon punch like real late, right? Then you'll just stuff the cross-up, right?
Yeah,
they call that. There's a
term
for that they use called cross-cutting, which is what you do with DPs, where it's a way that you input the. It's basically like you're kind of like doing an input that's like reversed almost.
Okay.
And you're timing it so you get it on the cross-up, right? But with modern, you can just you do the special command, right? You don't have to do anything fancy. But if you don't have, well, I mean, again, we can still see, like, right? Like, you might just have to endure if you're playing modern, right?
Like, does Lariat help with cross-ups?
No, it does not. That is why Lariat sucks.
No, Lariat's got a skylight that people can drop into, like right on the top of the head.
Okay.
Like, I can show you. See, like, oh, wait a second. Was I being lied to? Have I been lied to? Is Zangief Illuminati? Has Zangief Illuminati been lying to me? Is this real?
Wait, what?
I'm not sure if your dummy is giving it to you.
Oh, they are doing it.
Because
Oh, okay.
I tried that a few times.
There it got
There
stuff.
it goes. Okay.
Yeah. If you do it too late, maybe. It depends where they jump in too, like the arc. Yeah, if they do it too early, right?
Yeah.
If they do a deep jump in, it probably stuffs it, but
It's the deep jump ins that I've been, like deep cross ups. They've been hitting like almost his lumbar. Like
yeah, I think if you do Lariat, like this is a good learning spot for all of us, right? Because I'm learning Zangief just as much as anyone else is. I guess it depends on the timing. It is an option, but I think parry's probably still going to be parry or just blocking.
Okay.
Right? So it's like you kind of just, I mean, this is the world we live in. You're gonna have to try real hard to not get in a position where you get crossed out, but again, that's an impossible ask, right? It's like that's why with Zangief,
it seems like the best thing to do is just to not let them get into a position where they can start.
Yes. I mean, but that's easier said than done.
Exploding.
Right? Yeah. So it's like, I mean, like today, like stuff like I did watch some of your replays, Jacob. I do want you to really think about this. I think I saw like 1 or 2.
Okay.
You doing it out of the like I watched, I don't know, 6 full matches, like full sets or whatever. It was like a Ken and then 2 Kens and a something else. I can't remember what it was. Cammy or something. But yeah, it's like I have noticed that you just like you're not thinking about this stuff, right? Even these, like I'm not looking to do this, right? Like I don't even care about this. I care about we're trying to control space, right? You're trying to be fucking annoying is what you're trying to do. That is, you need to realize you're like, how annoying can I be to my opponent, right? And we're trying to nickel and dime people because like when you start doing this, they're going to start jumping at you. And then we can start thinking about, stuff like this. Remember, control the ground. If you control the ground or control the air, then it becomes easy to think about what approach they're going to try to take or you force them to make. If you anti-air everything, then they are forced to play on the ground. And admittedly, I think Zangief is actually pretty fucking good on the ground. He has a lot of tools. Despite what people say about Zangief, like he's got crouching medium punch, which is a pretty big button. He's got standing light kick, which is very annoying and reaches very far, right? It's a good footsies button. Like, look how far that is. That's pretty fucking far. And for something that you can just like, you can check drive rushes with it, or like you can check drive rushes with, I guess you don't have, you can check, it's probably the best button to check drive. Well, it's a 7-frame startup, so this is probably still better. But this button, you've been using this button, but like do things where like you change the timing too.
I've started doing that,
right?
Because I saw Zangief do like the big wind up and then like a shorter one after.
Yeah,
Ryan showed me that, like to switch up the timing on it.
You can do stuff like you're just trying to change up the timing, because if you get to like what's the word I'm looking, predictable. Get too predictable with this shit. If you're always doing this like just uncharged at some range, then they're just gonna like players are gonna stand like players that know like that are thinking about it are just gonna like take a step back and then they just like whip punish you and then you die, or you could take like, also you never do this. So forward headbutt, I hardly ever see you do it. I've watched a few games, right? There are a lot of buttons we're not using, but I mean the big ones are like the ones that I really think are very powerful, which is this. Shit. Where's fucking assist? So yeah, this. You do this, so I'm not even trying. But my only knock on this is just delay the timing, change it up. Try something different. Get fucking freaky with it, right?
Okay.
And then, this, and this is a good meaty button. Like if you get a knockdown, right? I guess if you can't, you don't get Oki off that. It's off this one. The timing's weird. Right? It's like, not only are you +4 in their fucking face, that's nuts to me. Okay, so not a lot of normals in Street Fighter 6 are plus on block without any drive rush or anything. Just raw dog on their own, right? So like Luke's crouching medium punch is an exception. It's +1. This shit, its range is bad, right? But you're +4. What does +4 mean? Well, it means that you can do this, right? They can't do shit after this. If you do this, they can't hit a button at all, right? Because this is a 4-frame move. You're +4. I mean, a +4 means that it basically just like, think of it as like shortening the frame data on any other normal. So it's like, how this is an 8-frame normal normally? It's technically a 3-frame, right? Because you're +4, or it's a 4-frame. So it would trade with their jab or whatever, right? But the big thing is like, this is a mix, right? Like, you can just do like, it would be like, oh, it's down. My bad. Why isn't it up? You do like on hit, you do like, oh, I can't do lariat. You know, like that works on hit. But like this right here is like you're +4, you can do normal throw, right? Which is big. I mean, obviously you got to do the right normal throw, but like, you know, you do down forward throw. And then like, obviously the big reward here is like most people just want, you need to realize that people are fucking terrified when this happens to them. I guarantee you, if you're like everybody in Twitch chat, if you're playing Zangief and they do this shit to you, what's your first fucking thought?
Jump.
Yeah. You know, and that's something you need to abuse. That is Zangief's like fucking north. Yeah. Everyone's like, I'm out of here, brother. Like, get me out of here. Yeah. Gief's menacing aura, right? You as a Gief player have a menacing aura that you need. You will. I'm not asking you to take advantage of it right now. Both of you, like, I mean, Nelson, you can take stuff like this into account too, right? Where it's like, I mean, obviously some of Luke's normals are like not as like on paper this powerful. Obviously, well, not on paper, but like, you know, when you look at this, it's easy to tell like, oh, that's fucking terrifying, right? But Luke's like crouching medium punch, you're like, yeah, whatever, right? But obviously it's also very powerful. So it's like, you know, you can do.
I gotta learn how to set up recordings.
It's pretty easy. I can show it to you.
That's cool. I can learn that on my own. That's okay.
It's pretty, yeah, you just set it, all you have to do is basically like, you go into shortcut settings, and then you can set it to certain buttons. Dummy recording, play recording. The big ones are like dummy recording and play recording, and then save status is really good, because that lets you, eventually you can start doing things where like you hit your level 3, and then at the end of the level 3 animation, you save the status. So then when you hit the reset button, it goes to the end of the animation, so you can test your Oki after like level 3s and stuff like that, or like, you know, long anime. Yeah, but that's cool. Like, you can do stuff like that. The training modes in fighting games, like this is probably one of the better ones we've ever had. This is probably the best one we've ever had. I guess the only knock is like there is another game. It's a Guilty Gear game where they have
Strive.
No, it's not Strive. It's one of the earlier ones. It's like +R or something. But they have this option where you can jump in. You can watch a replay and then jump into the replay to see if you can optimize your defense or your offense.
Oh, that's sweet.
So it's like, yeah, you get hit, or like you get a hit and you're like, could I have killed there? And they're like, I don't know. And then you jump into the replay, and then you like start the replay right as soon as you get the hit, and you can test out different things. And you're like, yeah.
That's right.
That's incredibly smart, but also sounds like something that a Black Mirror episode would be based off of.
Yeah. A little bit, yeah. But like, yeah, this shit, like, if you are ever, even this is really good, right? You know, I mean, this is more absurd, and it's like, this is almost like, you know, and like, this is like eating, like this is like, oh, I had a nice delicious piece of cake, right? And then somebody's like, well, what if I just put the cake into you, like in your veins, and you don't know what to do with it all? Or they just give you, like, you wanted a piece of cake, this is the piece of cake, right? And then someone just gives you a whole sheet cake, which is this, which means you're +8. Nobody knows what to do with a whole sheet cake, right? Like, that's almost too much.
Give them the sheet cake.
Yeah, you don't want the sheet cake, you just want this, you know? This is so, like, God, I wish I gotta really look up, like, what kind of Oki Gief gets off different things. And I think most of it is just in the corner. So it's like, really, like, obviously, again, remember the big thing about Gief is, like, walk him to the corner, because then your Oki becomes so much better, right? All your knockdowns are way scarier, because, like, off down forward normal throw, you get that, right? You get a fucking meaty headbutt. And then even off SPD, I think maybe you get something. Holy shit. Well, he tried to jab there. That's why I have it set to. I don't think you get anything off light SPD, but heavy you probably do. No, you don't. So you don't get any Oki off any SPD ever, right?
Yeah.
Not really, anyway. Not real, because like you can do.
Try the Russian suplex.
Yeah, the Oki's better on that, but I'm just like, I'm trying to think about, like, I think the best I've seen Giefs do is like jump running fucking sweep or some shit. Also like learning, I mean, this has always been a point of contention, right? You know what I mean? Like if you're here, -3, +2. See how big of a difference it is, but how small the margin of error is, and you don't have this meter in game to tell you like, oh, did I space that right? But usually it's like you can tell like when it's that little when the knee just hits, right? It's like when you're very there, it's like right there, right? So but if it's like your shin hits, you know what I mean? So you can see like the whole shin hits.
Yeah,
so
that's
it's like
bad habit of mine that I'm trying to get out of is the 2 low jabs into that because it's not enough spacing, and that's what gets me in trouble.
Yeah, that's like you do that into that. I mean, that's still +1. That isn't.
Yeah.
At like max distance, it spaces you correctly, but again, in a match, like I'm just like I think this is as if you're trying to learn Zangief and his neutral, I feel like this button is a trap. This leads to bad habits. That's what that's the vibe I'm getting from this is like I am trying to like I can't justify using this button if you don't understand like why the spacing's good and you can't tell it perfectly when you space it correctly.
So I've tried to stop using it so much. Just muscle memory. I'm trying to train it out. That as a cross-up escape, I've used that a couple of times. If somebody's jumping in, I'll use the forward knee, and then I immediately get an SPD after when they land.
I will say that, like, that's got 34 frames of... I guess it doesn't. It has 14 frames of recovery, right? This has... You're better off dashing, if you can think it. Like, if they're trying to cross you up, you know, that's 22 total frames, right? Just a dash, that's 34 total frames. You're leaving 12 frames on the table.
Okay.
Right? And that is a good option. That's a good idea. I like the thought process. That's really smart because not a lot of people would think of that. Like, oh, if they jump at me and I'm at like a certain range where I'm going to get crossed up, I can just literally, some people just walk forward. If your walk speed is good enough, some people will just walk forward like that. Zangief's is okay. This is not bad, all things considered. That's pretty fast. But yeah, you can just dash forward if you want to do something like that. Something that I also have seen you do is like you do like this is okay, right? Like we want you doing stuff like this because like obviously you're +1 there. That's actually kind of wild that you're +1 there. That's within range of that is a mix too, right? Like if you hit this, like you kind of have to respect that, right? You're within range of light SPD. But I guess the default, the button SPD on modern, this is me also a thing. It's like you will have to start practicing is doing the SPD.
I've started practicing with the shortcut that you gave me last week.
Yeah, you can just do it like real quick too, right? Like it's like down back to up forward basically, and you'll get it. Or you can do down forward or this is down back to up forward, and this is down forward to up back, which is the running bear grab. Why is that? Isn't that? I thought it was kicks. Yeah, I must have hit a kick. Yeah, that's basically it. Like, I don't know. I want you two to think about. Also, something that we talked about last week was, you know, when you're jumping in or when you make a decision, I'm gonna start asking you like, what was your plan there? Do you have a plan past this? Right? Do you have a plan past this? And I want you to be honest. I think it's no a lot of the time. Right? Both of you. Like when you do something, do you have a plan afterwards? Or are you thinking about like, if this hits, I'll do this. Or if they block this, I'll do this. Right?
Yeah.
That's tough.
I remember talking about that last week and certainly don't usually.
Yeah. And that's okay. Like I'm not like chastising you. Right? Yep. But it is something that I want you to think about. It's like why, remember buttons with purpose, right? I want every button to have a purpose. I want every button to mean something. All right, play some fucking video games.
Okay, I'd like to not play you if you're gold or higher today, community members. I was actually just going to jump in ranked, but I'm down to hop into a group if we've got some silver team. Is that chill, or am I going entirely against the grain of the entire purpose here?
No, I don't think you are.
Okay, yeah.
Is that the right? There you go. All right.
Oh, here, I'll set up. Didn't screw up the sound? No, you're good. Oh, it just did.
Yep.
That's fine. We can fix that, right?
Yep.
Is that under big picture? Pretty sure it's under big picture, right? I'm pretty sure it's under big picture.
Big pitch.
Get me out of here. What was it under? God. What's the controller name? No.
Is it just in the Apple settings? Or not Apple, sorry, Windows settings.
This is the Windows settings? That was in big picture. Oops, that was not even remotely close to the right. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Okay.
All right.
Here, I'll set up a room. Yeah, so layer 0, remember, we're talking about layer 0 offense, which is the good buttons, right? Which for you is?
The light kick,
yeah.
Low, medium punch, and big punch.
Big, stand, heavy.
Big,
Those
stand,
are like
heavy.
your big neutral buttons.
Yep. And in weird Street Fighter speak, what is that? LK?
LK, yeah.
Okay.
Standing light kick is the assist plus light.
Light, yep.
That's standing light kick, and then crouching medium punch.
Yeah.
And
I know how to do them.
heavy.
I just don't know what the LK MP. So is it LK?
It goes
CMP.
Well, if you're going, it's like light punch, medium punch, heavy punch, or if you're really old, if you're a boomer, it's a jab, medium, fierce.
Yeah, jab, medium, fierce. Yeah.
And then it's like
I'm just trying
right kick, forward, roundhouse.
I'm just trying to learn how to read when people
jab,
say
strong, fierce. There we go. Jab, strong, fierce.
Yeah.
Sorry, medium punch is called strong.
I'm just trying to learn how to read the.
They didn't want to call it medium. They're like
short, forward,
we gotta
roundhouse.
have one hit that's called super, and then another hit that's called ultra, and a third hit that's called omega punch.
Yep.
Oh, room's up, by the way. If anybody's watching, you want to come jam. Remember, we are trying to. I would really like to get both these players playing people that are their skill level, specifically, or like around it, right? So
if you're learning stick today and have never played Street Fighter before, please fight me.
But you got to remember, I'll allow it this week, Nelson. I am not looking to softball you anything on this stream, right?
Yeah. Okay, that's fine.
But it's like, I don't think that, like, obviously, like, I think you're getting too hung up on looking at what their rank is, where I guarantee you that some people, the rank means not a lot. It means something, but not as much as you're putting stock into it, right? I think it's like you're getting mentally guard broken before you even play, right? Because you look at the rank and you're like, oh, they're better than I am, right?
Okay, I hadn't detected that in myself, but I want to fundamentally agree with you and like be a good improviser here and say yes.
Well, you can say no, but it's like,
well,
I'm just trying to walk through like maybe thought processes that you might be having, right? I'm not saying what I'm saying is correct. It's just like it might be, you know?
Okay.
Hop into a room.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not infallible, Nelson. You can tell me if I'm wrong, you know?
I hadn't really been thinking about it. I just like, I decided to say something about rank today because I didn't have something to say about like mini goals. So failing having anything, I was like, well, maybe I'll try to win a game.
Yeah. Failing with no goals is monumentally worse than failing with goals, right? God, that cartoon art is so good.
It is.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. It occurs to me now, I don't even know if it's possible to fail without goals. Like, yeah, I guess you always have certain goals that are unspoken.
Yes.
Maybe the mini goal of winning a game shouldn't and can't possibly be your mini goal.
Oh.
Maybe that's not fair,
the buttons
because
all
it's
screwed?
the
Yeah.
unspoken, like,
1 sec.
it's the thing
Just
that
lose.
we're all
Just kill
the
him,
goal of everything.
Malachi. We'll set the buttons right. Just win. Just win. Just kill him so we can leave. Yeah.
Love me.
Yeah.
Love me.
Let me see your sicko jury combos. Any sicko juries or what?
Love me.
What a sicko. I'll get the subs and everything at the end of the show.
Love me.
Started playing Strive again with a new patch. I've been thinking, I reinstalled Strive. I haven't played any games yet, but I know Axel has a tornado now, so I want to play Axel again.
Yes. Feet. Oh, it should be custom 5?
Yeah, well, you can just go to custom room and then you can just set it. Like, that'll just won't change any of my settings, and then you can set custom 5 to wherever you want, right? Somebody was saying something like there's some similarities to ranked in something like Magic Arena. It's more of an indication of playtime. Kind of.
How do I set it? Sorry. Oh, shit. Ugh. Sorry about that.
We can go here and then set
Oh,
to
and that was
5, and then now
classic.
you can set all the mapping, that whatever you want.
Oh, no, I just
don't-
do the basic. I
Is
just
it
need
the
modern.
basic one?
Yep.
Okay. Oop, I fucked it up. Oh my god.
Yeah, I think if you...
No, there we go. So settings. Wait, is that? Oh, it's on classic. Whoops. I also had set to classic. Let's see. Yeah, here we go. DI. It looks so weird with like the. It's got an extra button. Yeah, it looks good to me, brother.
All right.
Do you want? I don't have any Zangief costumes, so do you want red or white?
I'll do the blue.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll send you some money to buy some Zangief stuff.
Oh yeah, thanks.
All right.
Yeah, that's fair. Just hit some buttons. It's fun, right? Fighting games are fun. Let's have some fun. I don't know. It doesn't have to be like a big stress every time. What?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
45-minute lecture. Just hit some buttons. Fighting games are fun.
Thank you, Nelson. That's putting it. That's how you go.
Yeah, but I mean, like, that doesn't mean that it can't be fun.
Huh?
No,
You
I
think
can't.
that? Do you think that? You think those two are like what a 45-minute lecture can't be just like capstone by have some fun?
No. By have some fun, absolutely, but not by just hit some buttons when I'm trying to hit specific buttons.
Right. Yeah.
Well,
we
hit
just
some
push
specific buttons, but you know what I mean by hitting some buttons. When people say hitting some buttons, they mean, I mean, there's like thought. I still want thought behind it, but you know.
All right. Sorry.
Now you're just
hit
like,
some
now-
buttons to me
now-
sounds like do that and don't think. That's why I'm like trying to make this
Yeah.
gag.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay.
I range.
Some bunga with your unga. Don't forget to ungle the dungle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dungle, a dungle. Nice.
Oh. Ah.
Yeah.
All right. Ah, that sucked.
Nice. Yeah. Catch him off guard. The double dashes.
Ooh. Hit the wrong button.
That's fair. Nice.
Oh. Oh, that hits low. That's right.
Oh, that was SPD. That was a good backdash by them. Holy shit. I would have got SPD'd there. Nice. I like that stand heavy.
Ah.
Oh, was that a hard read? What was that?
That was me
hitting the button wrong?
Hitting the button.
Okay, I was like, brother, that was... If they jumped there, that would have been sick, but... Oh, man. Nice. Ooh. Input errors we can fix, right?
Yeah. That was anticipatory.
Oh, Dragon Flare. I have witnessed, so this may sound like a lie, but this morning I was cleaning my stick and I accidentally blocked a couple people on my friends list because that's where I was. Nelson was one of them. Jacob saw me do it. That's the only reason I noticed it happen. So you were one of the unfortunate people that got shot while I was. So if you want to, yeah, just know that you're one of the unfortunate ones that got blasted. Oh my god. Nice. Oh, no. You weren't close enough. Yeah, you had the right idea. Okay, I like it. You have to take a step forward there and hell stab first when you're that far away. Yeah. I unblocked you. Yeah. I fixed it. I unblocked everybody, but it's just I'm letting you know that if you're like looked at it and you saw like, oh, I got removed. Hey, don't take it personally. I mean, I don't really owe you to keep you on my friends list. No offense, right? Something I've learned. What? That was a lesson I learned early on in streaming, which was a hard lesson to learn. What's up?
The buttons are a little messed up on the triggers.
Oh, do you have them differently normally?
Ooh.
That was good by them.
Yes.
Oh, you're blocking. Good. Yeah. Remember, they're gonna try to jump out. Think about it. You do that like every time too.
Oh, the big
splash
punch?
Into that down forward heavy. That down forward heavy is a very bad button to be hitting there in most times. I think it's just bad in general. But you do jump splash. Nice.
Nope.
No, that does an anti-air.
No, it doesn't.
It does an anti-air. Fuck. Okay. Wow, Zangief sucks. I'm just kidding. He doesn't suck. That's tragic that that doesn't anti-air though. I don't know why it doesn't. It looks like it should.
Oh no.
Is this level 2 still -8? That's wild that that's still there.
Oh wow.
Nice. Oh my god. I don't know if you did that on purpose, but okay. Yeah,
I fought a lot of juries.
Yeah, that's great. I love that. That was very smart. SPD. Yeah. Would VX SPD killed there?
Don't know.
I think it might have.
Oh,
there's a cross up.
Oh, that's not right. Nope. Nope. There it is. Okay. Damn it. I need to change the controls.
Yeah. You can just leave this. We're leaving again. Sorry.
Sorry, man.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
I'll show you how to do it. So you press X. No, oh, sorry. I'm thinking of an Xbox controller. Press square. There you go.
Oh, there we go.
And then go to Zangief. Yeah. And then Y or triangle. Yeah. And then button preset, control settings. Sorry. And then.
Oh, well, that's yours.
No, 5's fine. Control settings. And then edit control mapping. What are you looking to change?
Normally the parry is here. There we go.
Okay.
Drive impact, assist. I mean, cool. All right.
And now hit start. Yeah. Save them. Press circle.
There we go.
There we go.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, cool.
We're all sorted.
Whew. Thought I had enough time to.
Nelson, how you doing?
Drink my coffees.
I don't have a mini goal I'm working on. I was thinking about asking you to give me one.
You know what I'm going to tell you? Fucking medium punch, brother.
Do it. Do it.
I want to see that medium punch. I need you. I want
like
to see like medium
move that I have.
I want to see like,
have...
a medium punch into drive rush cancel. Like, you know what I mean? And then like some like either medium punch, drive rush, medium punch, or like medium punch, drive rush, throw. You know what I mean? Like,
can you cancel if they block?
What do you mean cancel? I mean, that's fine on block. That's like if they block the medium punch.
I thought you meant cancel.
Oh yeah, no. So it's like if you go, I want you like crouching medium punch and like drive rushing and like play. Remember how yesterday we talked about playing at a range like where it's like you're just outside of their good range, right? Actually, I would just try to whiff punish. Also. I want you to whiff punish with crouching medium punch. I want you to think about spacing and like where you're standing and what they're trying to do.
Okay. I'm thinking about what they're trying to do.
Yeah, like think about the space that you occupy. Well, I mean, I'm going to watch you in a little bit, so...
Okay.
I'm not just watching Jacob today.
That's fine. Yeah.
Anti-air. Oh, no. Oh. Oh, no. Dang.
Sorry. The more you watch Oki Oki Fight Club, the more you want to play Street Fighter 6. This game is very good. You get a jump back jab there for sure. Oh no, wait, you can't. You're modern.
Yeah.
Yeah, my bad. Oh my god, that was from like max distance. Can't hit a button there.
Yep. Thank you.
That was the lariat angle. Yes. Get your ass on the fucking... Yes. Get your ass on the fucking ground, brother. That was... Yeah, they're plus there. Remember any like most... Actually, that they're not plus there. Aren't they 0? That's the fake jury thing, right? They're 0 on fucking block. Yep. You got modern. Yeah, that's 0. I fucking knew it. Nice.
Thank you.
2 anti-airs? God bless.
I got 8 left.
2 of them. 2 of them in the 1 round.
Well, does the...
Oh. Don't do it.
Ah.
I knew it, dude. I fucking knew it. Much better. I don't care that it whiffed. You didn't do... You tried to throw. A regular throw. Nice. Unfortunate wrong way, but... Okay, play it cool, don't freak out, right?
Thank you.
Fucking slow down. You're Zangief, right? You don't really get to control the pace of the game. That is not your luxury. I love that, by the way. Oh yes. Oh yes. You don't control the pace of the game. Okay? That is not your right. I'm sorry. I guess in a way you do, but you don't. Nobody's afraid of you yet. Right? Nobody's scared of you. They will be one day, but we are not at that point.
Nope. Don't hit a button there. Don't.
You gotta block. Nice. That's when you need to take space out of the corner, right?
When they back up like that?
Yeah. If they're just gonna go get charged, like she's charging fireball stocks, right?
I don't know what that means. I'm sorry.
When she kicks her leg up like that, you see how in the top right under her health bar?
Oh yeah, yep.
That's how many stocks of the fireball she has. Or she can have, sorry. That's how many she can have. Nice parry. That was sick. Get a block. Nice. That sucks. Overhead.
Oh, that's an overhead.
That's an overhead. Yeah. This is dreaming. Don't tell anyone that's 0. That was, I remember actually the moment I realized that I went and labbed it. I was like, what do I do against this kick? And then I blocked 1 and I was like, that's 0. I was so mad. I was like, brother, that shit looks plus as hell. Fucking jury, drive rush. What is it? Stand medium kick? That shit. Or heavy kick or some shit. I don't know, dude. Nice. I like that. Yeah. There you go. Nice. That would have been headbutt angle.
Headbutt.
Yeah.
Ooh. She's got so many safe on block stuff, it feels like.
A lot of it's made safe by that stupid fireball. She is... I like that challenge there, actually. Nice. Careful these jump-ins. You're getting a little predictable. Remember, just play it. You gotta play ground-based, right? No fucking way.
Good games, Tomoka.
Wow, that was... That's what I want to see out of Modern. I mean, yeah, that's what I want to see out of Modern. You could have just said, I like the mental damage of level 3, but you could have just said level 1. Yeah.
No, level 1's a jump.
Yeah. I love that, though. That's the kind of shit where I just want to see you just try shit. You know what I mean? That's okay.
Oh, overhead. Burf.
Yeah. The fucking drive rush into level 3 is... That's sick.
Oh, not fast enough.
Oh, I get to shoot somebody early in the morning? I'm getting blasted, dude.
I'm gonna make some coffee. I'll be right back.
Get absolutely blasted. Tomokant, I think that like that advice makes sense, but I don't think a new player is going to be like, oh, I can whiff punish Dalsum. That's whiff punishing Dalsum is hard. That is not an easy thing to do, I don't think.
The hit confirms are so good.
Yeah.
Oh man.
That's what I mean. It's like when you whiff a thing and you just eat shit for it, and you're like, man, they're pretty good at this. Yeah. Dude, one of the people that I learned like playing under, like when I was learning, well, I mean, I was still learning, but when I was like brand new to fighting games, I had this friend, Rain-X, teach me a lot. And he would like whiff punish my jabs. Like it was nuts. I was just like, brother, I'm just trying to jab in neutral or something. I'm just throwing a button out and I get whiff punished for it. And I'm like, dude, I just died for hitting crouching light punch. Yep. Oh, that was damn. Lariat. Yeah, that was Lariat.
I was trying to jump SPD.
Oh. I like Lariat better. There you go. Oh, you definitely were +2 there. I think that was at least a +1, but depending on what you hit there.
Oh.
You do tend to just jab, like after legs or after jumping knee, you tend to like slam on the light punch or the light attack button. And you're better off just doing like the crouching light kick into crouching jab. That, yeah. Careful of that. That's Omega minus, remember? Can't really commit to that. You can do it once, but you should be kind of defaulting to the crouching light kick, crouching light punch combo, like that follow up anytime they block a jump in.
Oh.
You know? You're tending to hit these buttons that are like really slow, so you're getting away with it, but you're getting away with it, right? Oh, fuck. Remember, you're fucking annoying, right? You're like a real big yeah. You're like a real big mosquito. Nice blocks. I love how you blocked after the overhead hit you still. That's fucking great. Most people wouldn't do that because they don't get anything off that, right? Nice. I like that to get through the fireball. Yeah. Oh my god. Tafuzi? I like that.
Oh.
That's okay. You gotta eat this. So, you gotta defend. Nice.
Oh, damn. Should've done that.
Yeah. That's okay. It's okay. It hit, so.
Oh!
It hit and they were too far. Yeah.
Oh, damn it. That's it.
It's okay.
Getting better.
Mm-hmm.
Getting more patient.
You had the right idea, I think.
It's trying to learn how to Oki and get that.
Oh. You'll start getting knockdowns and you'll start headbutting the shit out of people, and they'll be real sad because they're just trying to hold north, and you're like, wait a second, people just try to jump away from you all the time. I never have to SPD, right? SPDing is like the last option most times. You need to think about, you should like want SPD to be the last thing, right? Oh,
that counted as anti-air, right?
Oh, good. Man, these anti-airs have been so much fucking better. Oh, I would SPD there. Telephone, somebody's phone is vibrating. I don't know whose that was. Nice. Good blocks. Yes. Good blocks. I fucking love those blocks. SPD. Oh, you could have headbutted. You could. That's Oki, brother. That was your chance.
Don't hit anything. Oh, yep.
Nice. Take your space. Yeah. Take your space. Take your space. Take your space. Yes. You don't get anything, but oh no.
No.
Yeah.
Too anticipatory.
Yeah, that was a guess. That wasn't a read.
Yeah,
that was a guess. Yeah.
Oh wow! Did that hit my? Oh, that hit the back of my ankle.
Yeah.
Oof. Okay.
Yeah. No guesses.
No guesses.
Nelson does that a lot too, but that's okay. I'm trying to tell you both that like the power of modern is that you can react to things quicker than, you know, us normal classic players. Like what you did with that drive rush level 3, like like it's very hard to do that in classic controls, right? Nice. Okay, that's good. I like that you just blocked. That's okay. Oh, yes! Oh my god, Diffusi. Fuck it. You were playing Diffusi. My man's playing Diffusi. Oh!
Too slow.
Oh. Yes. Yeah. Yes. Oh. We'll make a fighting game player out of you yet, you know? Yes. God, that kick's so good, dude. So fucking annoying.
Oh shit!
No.
Yeah, that's all right. That's all right. I'm working on it. It's okay.
You didn't even have 3 bars, did you?
No.
Nope. You know, if they jumped, it would have been sick, though.
Yeah, I hit the wrong button.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wasn't trying to do the level 3. It was just.
Yeah. Careful your drive gauge. It's very sick. Oh, these are the games you kind of have to play as Zangief. These like slow fucking. You're winning on life. Oh no! I should have said anything. Let's go, dude. You were winning on life, right? That's something you gotta really have to think about. There was 11 seconds left. You were way ahead on life. You didn't have to do shit.
Okay.
Yeah, you're fucking. Yeah, you're like, I don't know. You figure it out, right? Play outside of their. Remember, like they're looking for crouching medium kick, right? So think about playing outside of that range, right? You don't want to play inside it. You can't walk in that pocket, right? See, they're fucking fiending for it. A little too close, right? Get what I'm saying though? They're fiending for that thing. You can see them just throwing it out. You can take advantage of that. Oh, I like it, but
damn. Oh wow, I thought I had that.
Nope.
Oh.
No, -8. It's bugged right now. So yeah, brother, just throw it out.
It's bugged?
Yeah, that super is only -8 when they block it, which is not how it should be. What is it normally? It's like -20 something. It's big. It's like much larger than -8. I'm okay with the fucking. I'm okay with him keeping it, to be honest. Oh my god, that was so much damage. Now chill. Right? Still play the space, but you don't have to commit to anything. Right? You don't have to commit to shit. You're fucking Zangief. You're just chilling. You're mad chilling. You get a life lead. You can play in a way that's like you get like any kind of life lead, and then you just like, I'm fucking vibing, brother. I ain't doing shit. You're gonna come to me. I'm setting up the fucking Iron Curtain, you know?
Oh, damn.
The fucking Command and Conquer theme starts playing. The
Hell March?
Yeah.
That was a really deep... I tried to anti-air, and they got a really deep, like, jumping jab there. Ooh.
Oh! The Foozy. Nice. Yeah, I like that. Nice. Oof, I can't believe that didn't hit. Good blocks. Oh, you tried. Oh. Yeah, that was your... Oh, you could have headbutted there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, dang it.
That was a good whiff punch by them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shit, dude. The Foozy? They're both trying to play the Foozy. Fuck. I love this. Nice. Oh, yeah. Oh.
Dash. No, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, it's because they were dashing. They dashed in. That's right.
Take your space. Yeah. Take your little micro walks forward. You got to fight for every inch, right? You're saying you. I don't think she gets Oki after this, but I would respect it anyway. If they drive rush, oh, she gets Oki. She's fucking hella close. Holy shit. Take your space. Yep. 2 steps is a victory, right? Oh, yeah. I would have got hit too. That tends to be like a normal thing. It's like you get hit by an overhead and you immediately like stand, like block stand, like stand block rather than crouch blocking. And you get hit by a crouching medium kick and you're like, fuck. I do that against like Ken players all the time.
Oh, damn it.
I like that you're trying to do like drive rush SPD, but you remember there's a huge risk attached to that, right? Nice. Oh. You tried. Yeah.
Nope.
Remember you still got stand heavy punch too?
Mm-hmm.
You're mine.
Ah, damn.
Yeah, there's a really good fighting game glossary at infill.net, I think it is. You can just Google it. Has every term, you can search for it. Yeah, glossary infill.net. And if you ever hear something that we say on the show and then you're like, what does that mean? You go to that glossary and type it in somewhere. I think there's a search bar and you'd be like, yep, there it is. Nelson, are you back with us? Nope. If I look at Grand Blue Versus, no, I haven't. Not yet, anyway. Is it playable on PC?
Oh, damn it.
Level 1. Yeah, you didn't have level 3.
No, I wasn't.
Or weren't you even trying to do that at all?
Yeah, I hit the...
Oh, you can play it on PC? Oh. Is the demo... Isn't it like an... Isn't there a beta this weekend or something? Maybe I'll check it out. Oh, it's just out? Oh. Okay. No, I didn't even know. I didn't realize that it was out. I'll have to check it out. Is it fun? It's like the same. It's like modern controls, right? It's like Power Ranger style. Like, isn't it that kind of game? It's like DNF, right?
Ah.
Ooh. Wait, Tekken 8 has a demo? Nice.
Thank you.
Tekken 8's got a demo, brother?
Yeah, I played it yesterday. It's pretty fun.
I'll have to check it out. Shit. Is it fun? I don't know. What's the opinion on it so far?
Does that count as in a year?
Oh, there's a block button? I'll have to check it out. I don't even know what the characters are. They're a muscle mommy or what? We got a muscle mommy this game or what? Yes? Oh, fuck. Okay. I'm listening. Zangief is the best thick boy in fighting games? Yeah, I would agree. Who's a better, thicker boy? You know who I really liked? I didn't play the game with any sort of skill, but I played Blaze Blue, Cross Tag, or whatever. I liked playing Tager. Tager was sick. Tager is a hell of a character, dude.
I gotta stop trying to do things. Not your turn, man.
Abigail? Abigail! Oh! Nice. You're +4. Oh! You could SPD there. You had it. You just had it. You had all. Yeah. But you see it? You see how slow that happened? Like, it was like in slow motion. I was like, brother, you better SPD here.
Oh, no, stop doing that.
Yeah.
No, that didn't work.
Potemkin's kind of busted. I don't think I've ever heard anybody say that, ever. Nice. I like the change up. I like the regular throw. So remember, if you're going to throw like that, you really want to try to down forward throw. Right? Because it's a different one. You get better. You get actual Oki off down forward throw.
Nope, stop trying to do things.
Yeah, I want to try messing around with Guilty Gear again, because I mean I've never really like given it an honest shot, and I want to play Axel again. I like Axel. Honestly though, I should probably just play Soul Bad Guy, knowing what I like to do in fighting games, but I just really like Axel.
Dang it. Nah, too anticipatory.
Yeah.
Put me away.
Hey, I had a thing I wanted to say about choosing characters, actually, since you're talking about Strive or Guilty Gear or whatever there. When we first started playing this game, you just said, hey, is there anyone on the roster that you think looks cool? Definitely play them.
Yeah.
And as someone who's like spent decades playing Magic the Gathering, I have to say I am still taken aback by this approach, and not that you wanted to say like
play the best thing.
Well, not the best thing. The best thing would have been fine too. That would have also been an answer. I understand. But the most common response I feel like is like, okay, here are the styles of these characters, and we need to figure out which one matches you the best to get started. But instead, you're like, which one do you think looks the coolest? And to be honest, I think every single one of these characters looks goofy. None of them look like humans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't think any of them look cool?
And none of them look cool.
You were +2 there.
I think that JP has the best fashion sense.
Oh shit! All right.
Yep.
Oh. Okay. Well, maybe, I find that advice works almost universally, but Nelson, you're a different kind of cat.
No, that's totally fair. Okay,
but now I know how to approach it when I ask you things, right?
Oh.
Fair.
You know, but to be fair, Nelson, we also don't even know when we were doing that. We didn't know what your style of play is, and we still don't know.
Right.
We don't know what style of play you like to do, right?
Sure.
And with Luke, you can kind of do it all. So we're trying to figure out. I can't believe that didn't work.
I'm not like trying to give you shit.
Yeah, and,
I
know.
To tell you that that was like a offhand conversation we got through quickly, like on stream. But like internally, I was like, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah.
I feel like I've been gaming with this person for like half a decade or more, and I don't know them even a little.
Yeah. Oh, I love that. Oh, that's too bad. Oh, lariat. Oh, got a block.
Ooh,
you got mixed.
You don't say.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh!
Oh!
That was
69
brutal.
every time. That was a good parry. JP looks both very gay and also homophobic. I will not elaborate any further.
That's true.
That is a vibe. Yeah,
he does look very gay and
also extremely homophobic. Yeah,
well, that's got to be some serious percentage of gay boomers even today, right?
Yeah.
Like they're still in the closet. They're gonna die in the closet, and they look great. Like they know how to buy clothes because they're allowed to do that.
Too far.
Yeah, that was a bit easier to react to. Nice. Oh, I love how that you just did the 2 lights into nothing. If you can hit confirm that into Lariat, right? That is an option.
Oh my god. Oh, leave me be.
Chill. Let your drive gauge come back. Remember, you do have level 2, so they shouldn't be able to throw a fireball, right? Nice. Lariat. Oh, yes. Took a little micro step forward. Oh, brother, I love to see it. Love to see it. I love how every game's just a fucking sweat for you.
It's because I have to focus so much.
Yeah.
No, stop.
Oh.
That's not it. Oh, boy. What? Oh.
Oh, punch
no!
that. I like that. Non-committal. Nice. Oh! That was drive rush. Oh, fuck. Okay, yeah. Yeah, good. You were never plus there. I fucking love that. Careful your drive. Oh no, their drive gauge is very sick, not yours. Fuck. I think EX would have killed there. I'm pretty sure.
I'm so paranoid about spending drive gauge.
Yeah. Why?
Huh? Because you keep saying, watch out for your drive gauge, don't spend it.
I only say watch over your drive gauge when there's like a sliver left. Yeah.
All right.
That's the only reason I'm ever saying that. But you need to know you've got to get good at like glancing up. You got to take peeks at it. There's a lot to watch for, I know, but you will have to be responsible like any pet owner of your drive gauge, right? It's like if your drive gauge bites somebody,
you've got to pay for their vet bill.
Yeah.
Their teeth could be damaged.
You're going down that well a little too much, right?
Well, I threw the past couple of times. I was hoping it would.
It's good with like. Also, you're just doing it raw. I want to see you do it like off a drive rush. It's there to be spent in kind of. I mean, it's not a hard rule, but it is the most important resource on the screen, right? Drive gauge will lead you to win and lose many rounds, almost every round, right? If you burn out for no reason. You really got to commit. Ryu is the type of guy who wouldn't know what being trans is, but would respect your pronouns anyway. Yep. I don't think he would get it, but
nope, he wouldn't understand.
Yeah, but he'd be like, you know what?
He'd be like, you're a she, okay.
It's like a World Warrior kind of thing, you know?
Never speak of it again.
Yeah.
Never mess up your pronouns.
Yeah.
Oh, should have crossed up.
Yeah. Blocks. That was sweep. Oh, that was another sweep. Yeah. They cannot disrespect you like that when you have level 3 stocked. I'm fucking... It's so much funnier when it happens to somebody else. When that happens to me, I'm so upset. I am so fucking upset. But when it happens to anyone else, I'm like, you deserved that. But when it happens to me, I did not deserve it. You know? I think everybody feels that way. Can I get some amens in chat, you know?
Yeah. If I win with red deck wins, I'm the smartest player in the tournament. If my opponent wins with red deck wins, they're
it's like, wow, they curved out. Must be nice to curve out every game, you know?
What's it like having a much easier time than me at this tournament? Yeah.
Oh yeah, brother.
Hell yeah, brother.
I love that. Button into drive rush into they're just blocking. Now they might start jumping, right? So you got to think about button, drive rush, button, right? These are the layer 0 fucking things that I want you thinking about. Oh, I can't believe you must have been +1. What happened
I gotta
there?
Stop doing that.
That knee looked really well spaced. Oh, that sucks. Oh man, damn jury.
Oh no, shit! That's it. Hit confirm. Oh, the
overhead.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's so quick.
You're playing your ass off today, Jacob.
Believe me, this is me clawing myself out of the grave I put myself in this week.
Yeah, that's fair. Nice. I love that. Ooh.
Nope.
Nice. Oh.
Adam, I'd just like to say only 2 matches in. I played up to 5 against. I'm sorry, I forgot your name from earlier, and I'm in a second match today.
Yeah.
And neither of my opponents have been above Silver League.
Yeah.
But I really don't feel like I've been handed softballs.
Okay.
So I would like to say if I get one softball day during the run of all of Oki Oki, this hasn't been it yet.
Okay.
I haven't used my one.
You haven't used your one? All right. I'll be the judge. I'll watch.
Great.
You might be doing some real unhinged shit, you know?
I mean,
with the no one watching, you might be doing just the most like. You might be just doing the most degenerate shit that I've ever seen, you know? But I'm not there to correct you.
Great. Okay. Okay.
I'm just giving you a hard time.
Okay.
You could be doing raw level 3s for no reason.
I mean,
she dead? Yeah, she's dead. The fuck? Zangief level 3. Oh. Yeah.
Ah, damn it.
Careful that button. Could have done it again, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, no.
Scaling? You think there's scaling in this game? 0, you could have hit something, yeah. I wonder if it's just like if I just tell you baseline anytime you block anything, just assume it's plus. I don't know if that's a good baseline though. It probably lets you live longer.
That's kind of been what I've been going off of.
Yeah, because you don't know any frame data or what things are. Because we're not even close to that point.
Trying to study it, like I've been here for all the lectures.
Yeah, but that's something. But you know how I purposely never touched on it. You know what I mean? Not really.
Frame data?
A little bit.
8 hours on it.
We did not spend 8 hours on it. I've never like gone into the weeds with it. I've told you I've given you like.
I read that article.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh.
But it's like never have I just evolved this stream into. That's the first one that's hit.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean okay? I guess I've also watched you go into frame data on some of your streams.
Oh, yeah.
I've been present for some of those discussions, so maybe it feels like I'm deeper in it.
Maybe.
But yeah, you got to like analyze each move against every other move, like setting the dummy up and then blocking or parrying or whatever.
And knowing what those moves look like. And does drive rush? How much does drive rush change it? Right? Like you know what I mean?
Basically
like,
the same as Magic, trying to figure out how all the different stacks resolve. It's like if I cast a Giant Growth first, what happens? If they cast a Lightning Bolt first, what happens?
It's essentially the stack, kind of. Yeah. Actually, that's a good way of putting it. Yeah, it's similar.
Well, yeah, because it's like all these different situations, but two things are the same, right? Like what one player's inputs are this, and what other players' inputs are that.
Yeah.
And who acts first, and then what happens in each.
I never thought about it putting it that way for like a Magic player, but it is kind of the stack.
It's similar.
But there's like if the stack was like you could mind game the stack.
Sure. Yeah.
That's why fighting games are sick, though. You know. ODDP has split second. Yeah, kind of. Yeah. Is Street Fighter 6 not very combo heavy, or is this a consequence of playing Zangief? That's a consequence of playing Zangief.
Oh.
That's too bad, Repo. At least you noticed. Oh.
No, dang it. No, too soon. Too soon.
You were 2+. Oh, that's a fucking heartbreaker. Dinger. Love the idea though. You headbutted though. They fucking blocked the shit out of it, and they didn't jump. That's fucking brave of them.
Oh no. Ah!
You can be 2+. Yeah. That's why, like, you know, if Geef drive rush his headbutt and he's +8, what the fuck are you gonna do with all those frames, Zangy? Huh?
All those frames inside that +8.
Yeah. Yeah, also these players like Jacob and Nelson are relatively new, so it's like their combos aren't going to be wild. But Zangief combos are like not much, right? You know, there's some really cool stuff you can do with them, but you don't need it to like, you don't need big combos to do play fighting games, right? You can play a very stable, solid game that's admittedly extremely basic, but fun, you know? Depends what you get enjoyment out of. You got to build the base, right? We're trying to build our pyramid, you know? If we don't got a good base, then I like that you're doing that sweep a little bit more at like real long ranges. It's actually genius. There, I think if she does any fireball, if you think she's gonna shoot it.
See?
Yeah.
I listened.
That's Geef, brother. Let's go, dude. I love a good time over.
Oop.
Oh, they're pissed now. They're fucking pissed. You pissed them off. Nice.
Oops.
Doesn't matter. Nice. Headbutt.
Oh.
That's okay. They ODDP'd. That's fine. But that means they're scared, right? They don't want to deal with your shit. So you're obviously doing something right. And DP is an admission of defeat, really. The second they do it, that means that they don't want to deal with this anymore. Hey, Loch Ness.
Oh, no. Oh. Oh, no.
How many games have you two played? I didn't see what the score is.
Oh, this is my last one, bud.
Yeah.
My heart rate is way too high.
Nelson, I'm going to come check in on you after this one.
That's it.
Okie dokie.
Oh, thank you so much. Truly.
Ground game's looking pretty based.
Oh, my God.
Nelson's also in the jury mines. Yeah, what is all these juries showing up all of a sudden?
Yeah, thanks, LMAO. I really appreciate that. You helped me a lot get out of my own head.
That looked like a completely different player than last week.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I've been practicing a lot. I've been
That looks fucking solid as hell. You take that shit. If you play like that in ranked, you will fucking win way more than you lose. You just play like fucking normal, boring. It is a bit more like mentally draining, right? But Street Fighter 6 is a mentally draining game. I found that like when I was like streaming it every day, I would get to like the 6-hour point or something, and I'd be like, my brain is fucked. I'm fucking done, brother. I can't. Let's go, Nelson.
And I just started a new contract too, so my brain is just pudding.
Yeah.
Like my emotional and mental defenses are 0.
All right, Nelson.
Like if you miss that one, it's fine. Like it's worth.
Oh, you're playing on stick. I can fucking hear it. That's great. Oh. Don't stand too still, right? Don't stand too. I think that gets you into more trouble sometimes than it's good. Right?
I don't know what mistake
when you're standing still. Like you just like I think that's bad in some cases.
It hasn't been a like standing still heavy match.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Nelson, do you want to come into the studio next week? Because then I can go over stuff with you too, especially because you're on stick now. So
I think it's a good idea.
Yeah, that would be actually good. Yeah. Block. Yeah, good job. Oh. Nice. The thing about it too is like if you come in, then we can go over execution stuff and like holding a stick and how
you know what you got to see there, team? You got to see me mess up on the thing I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know what you did do? You tried to do it. That's all I care about. I don't care if you mess it up. Yeah. I just want to see you try it.
Well, you know what? I was actually gonna die. I was gonna die whether I got it or not because I was trying to poke while Jury was in a drive impact.
Yeah.
So it's like it wasn't gonna work. The poke was gonna get just as punished, whether it was Sandblast after or whether it was
how's the DD2 DLC, by the way? Like, oh, punch that.
DD2?
Yeah, there's a Darkest Dungeon 2 has some new characters and stuff they released.
Ooh.
Whoa. Not realize I would be negative frames there.
Sandblast. Nice, Nelson.
Part of that combo an overhead?
Which one?
The one that she just did, the kicky combo.
I would have to see it again. I wasn't. Oh fuck yes. Okay.
Ooh.
Walk forward. Okay. Yeah. Remember, we were trying to anti-air today, Nelson. Nice fucking. Was that an overhead that you just blocked?
Yeah.
Did you know that was an overhead, Nelson? Or did you just fucking vibe? You were just vibing. That was an overhead, right? You fucking blocked the shit out of that. That's not an overhead? Oh, okay, never mind. Well, still, fucking good job. I love that for you.
Looked like an overhead.
Yeah, it does look like an overhead. Beast mode, baby. Fuck, this auto combo does so much goddamn damage, brother. Jesus, medium punch. Oh, Nelson, not wake up DI. Yeah. Yes. Oh. Block. You're good. You're chilling. Nice.
Ooh. Nelson, I am super proud of you, man.
Hey, thanks. I'm back on modern. I tried playing some classic today. I think my opinion of the stick right now is that it is sweet, but it doesn't make a ton of sense to play modern controls on the stick. It feels like the modern controls were built because it's harder to hit two buttons at once.
Yeah.
Like it's harder to hit this crouching medium kick than it is on the controller, and that's like the most important thing.
I do it with like
Arsenal right now.
Ring finger and then I think it's thumb actually. I do ring finger and thumb for like when I'm doing like that, the assist into.
I've been using pinky finger and index to hold the assist button.
Oh, I think ring finger might get more success at a ring finger because it's like a stronger finger, right? Like, you know what I mean? Like you get more strength out of your ring finger than you do out of your pinky finger.
Oh yeah,
I push the button hard. Do you?
No, but it's just like it's a matter of like mobility and like, you know what I mean? Like stability. Stability is what I'm looking at.
Yeah.
And you don't get as much stability out of using your pinky as you would out of your ring finger. So I would
think it.
That would be my
partly
suggestion.
I think it's just partly depends on what your hand looks like, how big your hand is, and how it fits on the.
I do have fucking giant mitts, so.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna take any of your advice about which finger to use with a grain of salt, Adam. You are like 400 feet tall.
Yeah, that's an accurate display.
I've learned all this information before, but not through fighting games.
Oh, that was never good. Nice fucking throw, Nelson.
That attack is like recommended by Jaco or whatever, but it's like 100 frames for that normal, man. That was sick tech. That was so well done.
Oh, you guys clashed. Yeah, that's wild. That never happened. Yeah, that's the thing. If they do DI on the same frame, they bounce off each other.
Neat.
Oh, okay. I thought that was a reaction. I thought I lost that one.
No.
Well, that was block. I'm gonna punish you for it.
Let's go, dude. Remember auto combo with Nelson?
I don't have bar, do I? Oh, I have all of it. Sorry. I'm like,
I wouldn't have done level 3,
right corner.
But I mean, like, I guess you do level 3 there because I want you winning rounds, not thinking about winning matches, right? Because like in that situation, Jury dies without you spending any CA, and then you have CA going into level round 3, and she doesn't. So you're up, right? Like you have the threat of level 3. That's the thing you also have to think about. It's like, if they're up around, like there's situations in fighting games where like, especially with like a character like Marisa, because Marisa's threat of level 3 is like, she's a character that will 2-touch you, right?
I don't know what that means, I'm sorry.
2-touch means I just need to hit them twice to kill them with level 3. Like I can kill somebody in 2 hits, like 2 touches. like 2 interactions, right? Like if there's situations that, I mean, they're like very certain. I like that EXDP, Nelson. But there are situations with Marisa, that's part of her power, is that she can 2 interactions and she can pretty much kill you if she has level 3.
Yikes.
If it's if any of it's like a punish counter too, like if it's a punish counter, then two interactions. Yeah, like if I get a free jump in or like a hit confirm into combo and then I get a knockdown, and then if the knockdown's in the corner, then yeah, that's an interaction where it's like if you guess wrong, you probably die. So that's something that you do have to think about, but that's a little bit ahead of where we are. But this is all combining into meter management and like management of all of our resources. And it's like, if they do something unsafe, like a DP, and you can take that time where they're in the air, like take a glance and try to get a fucking read on what the screen looks like. Like how much health do they have? Can I kill them without spending meter? It's like, if I can kill them without spending meter, or critical art meter, like drive gauge doesn't matter at that point. But that is a thing to think about, especially if they use their level 3 to try to kill you and then lose the round for it, right? But that is a thought process that's very big in this game, especially in fighting games in general. Like meter management is a skill, and it's something you do have to think about. You don't want to just kind of do it for whatever reason. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if they're at 90% health and you geef level 3 them, they're like, sick. Now I don't have to worry about your wake up ever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like thanks. Like you just made my job way easier. But when you have level 3, every time they knock you down, they got to think like, is this geef going to level 3 me? But I'm at the point right now where I'm like, I want you gripping and ripping. Just anytime you can get damage, just get damage, right?
Oh, yeah.
Good job, Nelson. Fucking gaming out of your mind right now.
Love the outfit, by the way, in color combo.
Schoolboy Luke.
Yep. Doesn't have any outfits that don't make him look like a little schoolboy. Pick your poison. You've got shirt goes under vest.
Yeah.
Backwards hat, Bart Simpson Luke, or sorry mom, I left my shirt at gym class.
That was a good block on that overhead. Holy shit.
It's not an overhead.
That one was an overhead. That normal's an overhead. It was the special.
I feel like I don't actually know how to block overheads.
You stand
like
block
down
it.
Back?
No, down backing gets blown. It gets
down
hit.
back.
Yeah. Stand blocking, like holding just back. You want to stand block an overhead. Nice DI. Just auto combo it. Yeah.
I was spamming that DI, but it seemed okay.
Well, I mean, DI is good if they've proven they're not going to react to it. Right? Nice, Nelson. Shit. That was good. I like that standing or crouch medium punch.
Yes.
I don't know if you checked that dash on purpose, but that was a thing. Nice. I like this. Now chill. Yeah. Now move in. Yeah. Take some space. Oh, punch that.
I timed it
nice.
wrong.
Yeah, no, that's fire. Yeah. You got to punish. I don't care. Careful about your meter. It's very fucking sick. Nice block. Oh. That's punishable. Yeah. This is where a situation where I think burnout is fine. So now we need to chill, right? They're going to try to jump out or just dash out. There. Oh. Uppercut. Oh. It's 2 times, Nelson. Got to think about that. They're going to want to jump first, right? Jump is their first option, so that should be at the forefront of your brain.
You know what? Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to abandon my answer. I am thinking about the next thing I'm doing. I'm just not aware that I'm thinking about it. Like most of the time when I fire off a sandblast, I'm blocking. I'm like waiting, and then I'm getting ready to crouching medium punch.
Okay.
But like, that's not necessarily the right thing I should be doing.
Nice
it's
jump
not
in.
Like a super conscious thing I'm thinking. But like, I have a bunch of sequences that are sort of preloaded, right?
Yeah.
Like most of the time when I'm blocking, if they're within range, I'm gonna go for this crouching medium.
Yeah.
And I usually do that little combo. I'd
That's
like to get
fine.
better
That's
at learning the
completely
flash
fine.
knuckles.
Yeah. That is good enough for now, right? I want you to play the space. Like, play the button, play the space, right? The button I'm thinking about is crouching medium punch, and the space is where it's good, right?
Oh, I almost got through that.
Yeah, you did almost get through that. Oh yeah, crouch having punch could, but he's playing modern, so it's like you should DP everyone. I crouch heavy punch on Luke because I can't DP or shit. So I am always crouch heavy. I'm a crouch heavy punch gamer. Nice block, Nelson. Nice. Yeah, no Oki there because of the back. Yes. It's a no-fly zone. Move around, play space. Yeah.
Also, like,
a little too committal.
I think it's tough to have like a plan for what's next at the same time as trying to like have a set of reactions that you're thinking about. Like, and most of the like lecture mornings or whatever we've been leaning on, here's like I've been establishing a like flow chart of defense options, right?
Defense options?
Yeah, well, like, or reaction. The way, I don't know if this is on purpose that like, you know, you have set us all up. Good games, Tech. Well played. Thank you for the matches.
Finish your thought, Nelson.
Yeah, sorry. I don't know if it's like intentional.
Yeah.
But and it's probably more a reflection of just how I approach fighting games. But I've been trying to take everything that you've given us, and then like keep it all in mind when it's appropriate, right? So I've been trying to take the things that you've been talking about, like anti-airs, which moves are good for poke, when it's your turn to act, when you should be blocking, when we should, you know, be trying to punish, when to dash, when to parry, all these things, and just have them available to react to my opponent in the neutral. And so like that's the closest I have to like what I'm actively doing with my mind, is just like trying to read my opponent correctly.
Yeah.
And then do the right thing.
Yeah.
So
well,
like
it's not even just about like doing the right thing, but you know what I'm like last week we talked a bunch about crouching medium punch in neutral and like playing at the range where you're like trying to be just outside their button. But you know what I mean? Like the whiff punish scenario where it's like you're trying to play this button where it's like just outside of their best button's range, right? And so you get a hit. That's basically what we're looking for. I'm not looking for you to cash in on it because you can cash in on it pretty big, but I want you just hitting them. Like I don't, but more I'm just trying to get you to like occupying space and thinking about space, because space is so important in fighting games, and just like where you're standing and why taking up space is important, and ways to make your opponent uncomfortable, because if they're uncomfortable, they're just gonna make mistakes, right? You might not be able to see those mistakes right now because you're just thinking about a billion other things, but we're starting with step one, which is just taking up the space, right?
I'm so tired.
I have to put you both down for a fucking nap.
Oh my god, fucking swaddle me.
Yeah, there's there's many pieces to the fighting game puzzle, and it is not easy, and I don't think I ever sugarcoated it at any point where I said this was going to be an easy thing.
No.
I don't think so anyway. Correct me if I'm wrong, but
I don't think I really understood the depth of the psychological damage.
Yeah.
Of like actually really taking this seriously and like making a conscious effort to improve.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, ideally we're just like trying to practice a few things at a time and then add other things on top once we get more comfortable. Because it's like I shouldn't be harping on too much. I feel like part of my weakness as a teacher is I think I harp on like maybe watching you build things that I think are bad habits, but it's like that is going to happen. But I don't know if it helps to remind you like, hey, don't do this. You do this every time, right? Like you literally every time you do this, you hit the same button every time. And it's like, as long as I hope I can point it out to you so you see it. Because when I watch people, I don't know if it's like, because it's never apparent when you're playing. It's never like, there's probably a ton of things that I do that I'm like, oh, I never do that. And then I'll watch a replay and I'll be like, oh my God, I do that every time. Like literally.
It's, part of where the frustration comes in is because I can see where my holes are. I can see where my patterns are.
Yeah. Nice throw, Nelson. Nice.
So there's the part of it that's just like trying not to be a reactive dick of being like, I know, you know, it's
I don't know. When I was learning it, it helped me. So I'm just using what I think helped me.
Yeah.
When I just say like a little, I'm trying to be like, I'm not trying to be like I'm harping on you, but it's like, hey, anti-air. Like I'll just say it quietly, or like, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like, don't do that. Yeah.
I've started doing that in matches at home, just going like lariat.
Yeah, you'll get there. Yeah. I think that's what you have to do. A big thing for me too was like, because I never spent meter, right? That was my big thing when I was learning. And one of the friend that I played with that I learned a lot off of, I would get a hit and he would just say, oh, we would be on voice together, and he'd be like, oh, I'm dead. And then I would freak out and panic and not kill him. And he's like, but it helped me. Like knowing now I'm like, oh, you're fucking dead. Like every time I get a hit, I can take a glance up, and even when I'm doing, because I'm everything's so muscle memory now that it's like I can kind of do the combo without thinking. Yeah. So while I'm doing it, I look up and I'm like, what does my meter look like? Where does their health look like? Where am I? You got to make a bunch of very quick decisions, right?
Yep.
Nelson, you don't have to play this matchup if you don't want to. They are platinum, right?
Oh, like I said that thing earlier where I was like, I don't want it to count for today, and also I thought about it, and it's like, I don't think it really matters, so I wanted to put my money where my mouth was.
Okay.
Because I did say that too.
Yeah, but I also do want you to have like an even matchup, right? Like I don't want you to just feel like you're getting fucking annihilated.
That's fine. I'll play to 5 against. Right?
Yeah, that's fair. I think it's good. Like I wouldn't expect you to play a long set against a player better than you, like much better, right? Or if you're just getting run over.
Well, we'll see if I can take one. I mean, I took a round. Maybe I can take 2 in the same set.
Sometimes that's a big victory if you can take a round.
Yeah, exactly. It's fine. Little reality check here.
Yeah, reality checks are good. Keep you humble.
Like getting to play against Adam. Oh wow, that was sweet.
Gotta remember every time you see it, there's also like character specific stuff that I can help you with, but it's like hard to teach you that in this moment. But we can't get into like character specific. Nice fucking DI. That's actually the smartest thing you could have done there, because she cannot do anything about that. That's wild that she was able to block there. Those moves are DI-able and she just fucking explodes for that.
Whoa, she knew to tech. Impressive.
Whoa!
Oh.
Yeah, that's too bad.
A little unlucky there. A little unlucky. All right.
Yeah. There's a lot of the little things that like every Marisa player does. I am just as guilty about this, and I'm really trying to weed myself off medium punch into Gladius, and it has not really worked out too well for me. Didn't I take a round off Justin Wong on stream? I beat Justin's fucking hour 0 Guile. Yep. I sent his ass back down to platinum. I was like, get that fucking ass, get that ass down to platinum, Justin Wong. Yeah. But we're not going to talk about the 30 other times he gatekept me from Masters. So, you know, we're not going to talk about those times. We're going to talk about the one time that I sent like Justin Wong down to platinum on a Guile that he'd been playing for like an hour. Yeah.
A win's a win, man.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that hold north a lot, Rye.
Yeah, it was fun. He was really nice about it too. So
I've been watching some of Justin Wong's Modern Geef videos. Yeah, those are good.
Yeah. That will show you why Modern's so powerful. Just the way things he does. Like he's like, don't hit a button, don't hit a button. And he just like level 3s them when they hit a button. He's like, I told you not to hit a button. I told you. Yeah.
I like how when he starts the level 3, he usually like looks away, like, I told you. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that we haven't even begun to cover, but we'll get there when we get there. When I feel like I'm at a point where both of you are like kind of just... I'm just trying to get you comfortable on your characters, and... Actually, I'm more just like concerned that you're enjoying. I'm more concerned that you're enjoying yourself, and the experience is not as frustrating as possible. You know.
Does that Does Gladius have like armor penetration or something?
It has 1 hit of armor on Gladius.
No. But like if I have armor, like I just DI'd and
if they charge Gladius, then yes, it breaks armor.
It's like okay, because they only hit me with 1 Gladius as opposed to like 3, right?
So like charge Gladius can break armor. EX Superman punch can break armor. And that's pretty much it. Nice fucking. Oh, let's go, Nelson.
A level 1 auto combo.
Yeah, that's cool. You're chilling. No. Okay, chill. They're gonna jump or they're gonna do something stupid, right? Look at the life. Look at your life lead.
I know, but I'm gonna fuck it up.
No, you're not.
That's why I'm talking about it.
You're fucking chilling.
I'm gonna fuck it up.
You're not gonna fuck it up. See? You didn't fuck it up. All right. Told you.
All right.
Just chill.
Way to go, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
I do that too. I do it. I do it all the damn time.
Think that? Oh, I got to be fighting all the time.
No, it's. I'm like, oh, I've lost.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking. I'm gonna fuck it up. It's like no, you're not gonna fuck. If you fuck it up, that's okay. But fuck. Just play, you know. I know that's easy to say, but it's like
super easy to say, dude. Yeah. Come on, man.
I don't know. When I'm playing,
just be chill.
When I'm playing, I don't know how to be. I'm vibing.
That's great. That's good for you, man. I'm so happy for you.
Yeah. I'm trying to give you that energy. That's what I'm trying to by talking to you like this. Does that not help? I'm trying to make it as low stakes as possible. Oh yeah, fucking.
That absolutely does.
I'm dead.
But
no, wait a second. Oh yeah, you're so Omega dead. Fuck, never mind.
I'm still not great at figuring out when it's my turn to act in a lot of situations. I've started figuring out when it's like not my turn to act in a bunch of situations against different characters, but I still just have a lot. I
mean, I'd have days where I'm not vibing too. It's like I'm not infallible.
Dude, I don't know how to vibe.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm trying to give that energy off, and I hope it.
I want to know how to vibe. I want to learn how to vibe.
Yeah, well, just.
And you and a lot of people here at Loading Ready Run are my models for that.
Yeah.
Because I am one of the least chill persons I know.
Yeah.
And I'm doing the work, but
hey Nelson, some nice DI Nelson back throw. Oh, I want you to think about the range of Gladius and trying to whiff punish it. That's what I want you thinking about. Right?
Yeah.
Like try to move in just in range of trying to bait it, right? Like try to bait it. There it was. You could have just hit standing crouching medium punch there.
Excuse me.
Oh, there it was again. See what I mean though? Like you are playing in and out of that range. Like it's working. That's not plus. I don't know what you did there, but I think it's -1. You could jab. Good blocks. You can also jump too, right? But the problem is you got to jump kind of late against Gladius because she does have a hit of armor early on in the animation, right? Or like in the middle of it. So you either need to hit it early. Oh my god. I fucking loved how you played that round, Nelson.
Thanks.
Yeah, that was fucking great.
I feel like I'm tiring you out for the number of times you need to see me like miss an opportunity to take away 2/3 of their health bar.
Nah, brother. I ain't tired. I'm fucking.
There we go.
I am fucking just chilling. I'm watching people try to get better at a fighting game. It's sick. I could actually do this for fucking hours. You know? The thing I struggle with is like, do my words have any merit, you know? I'm just trying to tell you what worked for me for the most part. I don't really know how to teach different people yet, so. Oh, you thought about it. I think you fucking tried. You tried to whiff punish that, didn't you? Did you think you were at a right range? I saw it. I could see it.
So like Gladius has 1 point of armor, so a sandblast doesn't do it. So like, what? I have to hit her legs.
There's
right?
No, not from that far away. You can just literally whiff punish. I can show you what I'm trying to show you to do. Actually, after this game, I'll fucking hop in and I'll show you.
Sure.
I don't think you quite understand what I'm trying to get you to do. Yeah.
I don't think I do either.
Yeah, that's fair. That makes a lot of sense to me. I go through an existential crisis after each one of these streams. I sure do, brother.
I mean, I obviously understand like what the words mean. You want me to whip punish Gladius, which means when she does
I don't
Gladius,
know. You don't know.
I have to hit her before the Gladius hits me.
Not before.
Right?
I'll show you. Yeah. It's not before.
Instead of?
No, I'll show you after this.
Like, am
finish
I
this
getting
set.
hit by Gladius?
No, but I'm trying to show. I'm going to show you after this what I mean. It'll all make sense.
You get to hit me for 2 armor and then go into your own.
You're our fighting game
like
player.
Let's go, dude. It's like the most I've ever been countered in my entire life.
Oh my God. You are a fighting game player. Next to die like that DP. Get the fuck off me. That is Nelson.
That DP was
you're
sweet.
fitting in right perfectly here. Yeah, I'm also learning to teach. I don't have the first idea. When I thought of doing this show, I was like, oh, we'll just vibe and play some games, and that's it, really. Oh, beast mode, baby.
I kind of thought it was gonna land, but it didn't, obviously. Like, it was between hits, right? Like, I got hit and like responded with a beast. That's what we were just talking about, right? Good set, Rye. Thanks for the games.
Yeah.
Did take more than 1 round.
Get out of that spot. I want to show Nelson something.
They did already.
Yeah. Okay.
Or am I playing against you?
No.
What's happening?
No.
What's okay? Okay.
How come controller's not? Plug in my stick.
It's not on. Yeah.
One sec. All right, so I guess you got to watch the stream. Do you want me to just share my screen on Discord, Nelson, or is the stream okay?
That's fine. I'm just watching the stream. I'll be a couple
Nobody.
seconds behind, I already have it open.
Okay. Nobody come in this slot, please, and thank you.
Mother phrasing.
Oh wait, no, I want to be Luke. And then we need to go here. All right. So what I mean by whiff punishing is in this situation. Okay, so you're sitting here, right? You're playing at this range, right? And you know that Marisas are always going to do this, right? I mean, there's differences between, there's differences between like the strength of the punch they use. Do you see how like light kind of like doesn't like, I mean, there's different things. Like you see how that light, this is light Gladius, right? Like at this range, I'm trying to do it properly. Light Gladius whiffs, heavy hits, right? There's different ranges where they're good, right? And that's with most characters, like with your fireballs, with SPDs have different ranges, right? Everything's got different ranges. But when I'm talking about whiff punishing, and when you're playing in the neutral like this, you're not, I wouldn't say you're reacting. You know, you're anticipating. You are kind of reacting, but it's not like a, you know, what you think of when somebody says reactions, you're thinking of like somebody doing like a fucking flick in a first person shooter. Like, you know what I mean? Like they're doing, there are reactions in this game, but you can play this game in a way that you don't really react to things. You're just watching them and playing at ranges where you know it's not going to hit you. So when this Marisa Nelson was like fucking just sitting here and just doing shit like this in neutral, right? This is what I was trying to get you to think about. So they're moving around and they throw a Gladius or another Gladius, right? And so what you need to think about is like, this is what I'm trying to get you to do, right? Like you're trying to play, like that, right? You're trying to like, they're whiffing like the recovery of it. Basically, that's a whiff punish. It's like she's recovering, right? See how far away I can do that from? Like, look at the, like, you got to think about like, you can't like,
you can actually hit their arm.
You can hit
like,
the hit, but you can't show hitboxes or like, cause like there is an add-on you can get that shows like the big green, like the way a thing looks, and you can hit any port of that square and that counts as hitting. It's like, that's why, this is what I'm trying to say by playing these ranges, right? Look at that. Like, you see like how I got, like, I just touched the tip of the like Gladius basically, like, right? And then you can just do something like whatever. It's like, and you can do like stand heavy punches. Really, it's probably even better. Like, it's probably easier, right? It's easier when you know it's coming. Like, it is easier in training because you know it's coming, right? like, I mean, just to mean like you can just do stuff like that, right? Like, where it's like we are trying to play at a range, right, where their stuff does not hit us, and our good button still hits them, right? So we don't want to play like here. Like, you want to play like you watch what the other player is doing. Like, you do have to pay attention to their habits, right? And you can sit here and you can practice this shit like all day, right? Like, and then look at that. Like, you get a whiff punish and you do something like that and you get a corner, like they're in the corner and then they're fucking like.
Adam, I lied.
Yeah,
Can you stream in Discord? Sorry, you just keep doing one thing and then it wasn't right, and then you do the right thing, and so like the timing of me seeing it on the stream is actually kind of confusing.
Give me a second.
Yeah, because I'm listening to you in Discord, obviously.
Yeah. Is it this one? Oh wait, that's not.
Like the first time you were like, you want to do something like this, and I thought you meant like DI after they Gladius. I'm like, I'm pretty sure that's not what he means.
Yeah. One sec. Oh, there we go. And then I go like this. I go like this. All right, Nelson.
Yeah, watching.
I'll start from the beginning. Okay.
Thank you.
So, when you are playing neutral, and this is what I was talking about. This is what I mean by like playing at a range where your button's good and their button misses, right? Like, we're thinking about this button, right? We know we've talked ad nauseum about this thing, right? This one right here, because not only does it go like. Not only is it good because you can do this, right? You can do drive rushing, right? But you can also just like play it safe, right? You can do like stuff like this. You know, there's a bunch of things that go off this. This is like a decision tree button, right? That's what I think we like to call it.
Yeah. The crouching medium is our first land drop.
Yeah, our first land drop. Yeah, that's like a very good way of putting it. So what I'm saying by what I was trying to get you to do versus Marisa was, you know how you're just sitting in neutral and she's like fucking throwing these Gladiuses out, right? And you're like trying to play, like you're trying to bait it in a way that's like you want to step just inside of the outside range of it, right?
Yes.
So it's like you're trying to do this. You're trying to do that.
Get close enough that if you didn't back up, it would hit you. Yeah. And then back up, right?
But it's like you're doing it for this. That's what I mean by whiff punishing. Like you're trying to like, and if you do it too early, get tagged, right? You want to like, you're not reacting, but you're just like noticing patterns, you know? Like, you know that I know that the second I step into this range, they're gonna want a Gladius, right?
Yeah.
So you just need to like, look like you're just looking for it. And this is what I'm trying to get you to do. It's like, I don't even want you to, you don't have to do like all the combo shit. I just want you to do that, right? Right. Because then that would probably stop them from doing it, right?
Yeah.
It's like,
if I keep hitting it,
if you keep hitting it, they will stop doing it, and then that eliminates
away from Gladius.
That's the thing we're taking off the mental stack, right?
Right.
These situations in neutral and like the way you're playing, like you are reducing the things that you have to think about. Right. Because if you stop in a way, like it reduces it, but weirdly also makes it, you have more things to think about because they all start adapting. But again, that's why fighting games are sick. But if there's a thing that you don't like, or like this is like layer 0, like two people who are pretty new playing neutral. Like they're just gonna like the moves. You're gonna take the moves, and they're just gonna mash up against each other, right? One wins, one loses. Correct?
Right.
So that's how we're looking at things, even though that's kind of reducing it to the point where it's like that's not always true. But for the purposes of learning a fighting game, we need to approach the game that way, where it's like we are looking at situations we need to start looking at situations more as like black and white, like immediately or like exclusively through the lens of like frame data and spacing, because like things change and things get nebulous and weird as you get better, because you can turn a situation where like you're -1 but you can still kind of make it your turn. And I have a real good example of that actually. I can show you right here. But anyway, does this make sense, Nelson? Like, you know what I mean? Do you understand what I was trying to get you to do? Like,
I understand. You see how with punishing the Gladius.
Yeah, you see how like, but then you can do this with any move, right?
Sure. Okay. All right. So maybe I'm understanding with punishing in general now.
Yeah, this is what we're trying to do. Also, even if you don't get a big damage hit off it, watch your drive gauge. You get like a half a bar just for a punish counter.
Drive gauge just from punish counter.
Punish counters, like they take drive gauge damage anytime you punish counter.
Okay.
So it's like, I mean, and then obviously like you're just like looking to do like something like this, right?
Might be like 45% of a bar, but yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, that is what I was trying to get you to do. Like playing these spaces, right? Moving in and out, using this button to whiff punish. We're going to get a little deep into it, but I'm going to show you anyway, because I think stuff like this is really cool, and this is why fighting games are the best. We're going to swap these two. We're going to go to Marisa. So there are situations, you know how I said that frame data isn't like, frame data is a rule, but it's not like the all governing situation where it's like, oh, this means that I can do whatever I want. So there are two moves that Marisa does. Stand heavy punch, which is -3, which means -3 means nothing can punish it, but it's not your turn, right? Because it's not -4. If it's -4, then a 4-frame hits, correct? Right? So it's like, I can do this and still block, right? Doesn't matter what they do afterwards, I can do this. Or she does this move, which is also -3, but it's a bit more forward moving, right? These are two of the moves that Marisa likes to whiff punish with a lot, because she gets like such a big, she gets hard, well, she gets huge damage off this one, and she gets a guaranteed knockdown off this one, which is what Marisa wants. So in situations like that, and you can look at a lot of this with a lot of your characters, and it will be different because I'm not an expert on every character, but you can do stuff with Marisa where you do this, into her scutum, the parry, and that's turning a situation that you are minus, but you do get to take your turn back. Now, it only kind of works, really, like if they, like let's say we're just taking these moves and we're just mashing them up against each other, the situations. So like if I do this into scutum, you have to EX it. So you do have to spend bar on it, because she can't just do normal because she doesn't have lower body invincibility, right? So a lot of people that know frame data, this is a good example of like when people get better and they know like, oh, I know Marisa's -3 here, so I'm going to jab. I have a friend that does this. I play a Dawson player, and anytime I hit either of these buttons, they jab. Like it's like fucking, it's almost like clockwork, right? So what I had started doing was I just started scutuming, because now, and it's not like a huge reward, but we can do crouching light after 1. So what I would do is go like this, and see how I punish, and I essentially get my turn back, but I'm cheating the system a little bit. Right. I'm spending bar on it, but this is why fighting games are sick, because it's like, this isn't just like a be-all end-all situation. There are situations for certain characters where you are minus, but if you notice, like if I'm playing a game and I notice that every time I do this, they jab, like it's just clockwork, right? Because they know Marisa's -3. So I can make them guess, basically, and then after the scutum, I am +3 in their face. So I've turned a negative situation to they have to guess. And basically what's the mix up after this? It's like I can do this, I can regular throw if I delay it, I can command grab, or I can strike. So it's like a 3-way mix up. And then again, this isn't infallible, because if I do this, they can DP here. So it's like, if I think that, you know what I mean? Yeah. That's why fighting games are sick. There's layers and there's different decisions on every fucking thing that you do. And like, we need to start taking frame data as like, we take frame data as like a hard guideline for now, but eventually we are going to get in situations like this. And a lot of these situations that I'm talking about are from like playing the same person for like, you know, a while or whatever. So you can see their habits, but this is what I'm trying to get you to look at. I want you to look at, really want you to look at what the other player's doing. Like, I want you to think about like, what buttons am I seeing? I know you're not going to know the frame data, but you can see like, if someone's just playing this and they're just doing this over and over again, like they're just doing fucking special moves, start thinking about the space, like what space, and you might not be able to figure it out, but it is easy to whiff punish Marisa. Like a lot of her things, like, you know, this can be uppercutted. Like I know that I've watched all of you play Marisa a bunch, and you all get fucking annihilated because you don't know how to deal with it. And she's actually very simple. Because she dies to whiff punishes and she dies to throws a lot. And a lot of this stuff that you're dying to is just because you're not thinking about the space you're occupying and how to deal with it, right? With Geef, this actually, like uncharged Gladius loses to stand heavy punch, right? Because it's got to hit an armor. If she charges it, I think things change, right? Again, fighting games are sick. If they start charging it, the whiff punishing still works, but like stand heavy punch won't work anymore. DI doesn't work. If you think they're just doing this too, like if you think they're doing this a lot, you know what I mean? You can DI this. They can't do shit. They'll get fucking tagged, right? Marisas love to do this shit. And if you just DI in neutral, like if you think that there's a habit forming, or like there's a pattern, like this is what I want you thinking about: the space you're occupying and the space your opponent's occupying, and the space that your opponent's buttons are occupying, right? It's like, this is a conversation. We're having a conversation whenever we play. This is a talk. And I'm like, okay, this is what I'm saying crouching medium punch. This is what I want, brother. And this is the range I want to play at. So you need to decide, like, are we going to have this conversation right here, or do you not feel comfortable playing? Are you a close talker, or are you a fucking, you know, do you want to yell across the room, right? Like, these are the things that we need to think about. This isn't like, the thing about fighting games is, like, there's no, like, universal answer. That's the hard thing about them. There's not, like, a thing that you can do in every situation that just kind of works. You know what I mean? And that's kind of the beauty of it as well. So I want you to think about these different buttons, right? All these different buttons I've been showing you, right? There's a purpose, because I want you occupying the space, and you have different buttons that lead to different bigger things. Like with Geef, like this, like standing light kick doesn't lead to much, right? It's pretty hard, but it's a good button at occupying space. Really good. It just peppers people. Like, it just, like, we're looking to pepper them. I'm not looking for, like, big. Not every button needs to be a fucking come Sekiro moment, right? Like, not every button needs to lead to, like, these big, huge damage opportunities. Like, you're not the master fucking samurai, right? I'm thinking about, like, you do kind of just have to take nickel and dimes, right? Every time. Like, when you're hitting some of these buttons, like, they just don't lead to big opportunities, because the buttons that generally lead to big opportunities are very limited in their scope. One of Marisa's big opportunity buttons is this shit, this back heavy punch. This shit is very good, but it's hard to, like, it is very hard. 13? Oh yeah, she's after charge back heavy, she's plus 19, brother. Like, that is, yeah, it is fuck. You do not want to be. She can do, like, some Marisas will do shit like this too. Like, here, I'll show you. If they are like when I play people and I think that they are either trying to parry too much, or like, Marisas will do shit like this. This isn't real, but it's like a matchup thing, right? It's like, if I hit back heavy, right? Sorry, that's only +4. So it's like, but it's still +4, like +4 in their face. It's like Geef, right? And here, after this, oops. Oh my God, I can't play her anymore. I forgot my buttons, brother. Okay, one sec. So, like, it's the same Geef situation where the command grab works from there, right? Because, like, a lot of people know that Marisas want to do stuff like this, right? You know, like, they're just trying to, like, put you in block strings. Look at her drive gauge. Look at your fucking drive gauge, right? These are the things. And it's like, right, you can't really do that with Luke, or, like, that's not how they're designed to play. Like, Geef and Luke aren't designed. Well, Geef's kind of with forward headbutt. The headbutt kind of does a lot of drive gauge. But, again, this is a good example of, like, the frame data doesn't really mean anything to a point, because there are opportunities where Marisas will do shit like this. They'll just charge 2 back heavies. And that's not real. That is not real. Like, they can jab, but most people are fucking terrified of jabbing, because if a Marisa does that, you die, right? If they just do, like, the normal, if they don't double charge it, then you hit a button, you fucking explode, right? And this is the layered part of button, like, this is the layered offense that we're talking about, and changing things up and knowing where your decision trees are. And even on block, like, getting somebody to block a thing is just as good as getting a hit, because blocking in situations where you know that, like this, right? Like, I think this is just as good as a hit, because they're still fucking guessing. They have to make like 4 guesses, right? Okay. Like, even off this, like, if they just, like, this situation right here is command grab, it's not throw. So it's like command grab or strike. But the strike is so scary that most people will just either try to parry it or block it out. And if you go like this and they try to parry, you just take a step forward in regular throw, right? Or you delay it, or, you know, there's a bunch of things. But they're fucking, like, here, right here, that just simple button. It's just a back heavy bunch charge. Like, they are fucking scared. Like, people, every button that you hit, blocking is so good. Like, they block here, I'm +2 in their face, right? They block like this, +2 in their face, right? Like, getting them to block means that you get, it's just as good, because you still get another opportunity. And with a character like Marisa and a lot of other characters, Geef is a little bit harder, But you get a knockdown, and then you start leading to like you're just looping the offense, right? Like, that's part of what I need to find for Geef. I don't think there's much of a loop, but like with Marisa, it's like you're doing stuff like this, right? Like, you know, like I get a knock, like it's even just a basic knockdown, right? Which is just like, this is my most basic knockdown. And there, that's like a guess, right? But everything I do leads back into that guess. Like, it's like, if I do command grab, and then I have to drive rush, right? But that's a guess, right? Do they guess strike or throw? Right? We're trying to pressure somebody. I'm trying to make somebody uncomfortable. I want them to have to make decisions. I don't want to like, just like, I know we're looking at this like it's a very basic, but even at the basic thing, it's like, I want them to guess between strike and throw. Like, I don't want them to just like get it for free, right? Like, I want them to guess. I want my opponent to guess. You want them to. You have to know. And this is why we're trying to, again, Luke, crouch medium punch, Geef, all these buttons, right? Crouch medium punch on Geef, stand heavy punch on Geef, getting a knockdown, slowly pushing them into corner, because all of a sudden when Geef pushes someone in the corner, then all of his Oki becomes so much better because they can't roll backwards.
Yeah.
You know, with Luke, Nelson, a lot of it's like whiff punishing, right? With Luke, like you're just trying to like, a lot of Luke's knockdowns, especially when he has full drive gauge, is stuff like, you know, the stuff we've seen that you see me do, right? Where you're just doing stuff like this. And then you just want to
into each other, right?
Yeah, you're just like, even just basic stuff is like that, right? Like, even you don't get Oki off that. And admittedly, Luke's Oki is, a lot of these situations is based off whether or not he gets a perfect, you know? So that's a little tougher for like a new player, but you can do stuff like, you can still like, you might not get like the Oki that you would get if you did it optimally. It's like, it's unfortunate because Luke is the type of character that is like very good for new players. And obviously he's very good if you're good. But a lot of the stuff with Luke is like, a lot of his good situations are based off getting the perfect knuckles.
Yeah.
Which, if you don't understand what I'm saying, when Luke does these moves, these flash knuckles, you can hear him when he says perfect. That's, you get like the frame data changes. So you get different things.
For what it's worth. Yeah.
Yeah.
But for the audience. Yeah.
Like if you go, you have to go like, you basically have to go like perfect, like that. Like, I missed it. But anyway, if you get a perfect knuckle, perfect light knuckle, like the uppercut, then he can do tackle into this shoulder tackle. Like you basically whiff it and he standing +4. I wonder if I can do it. I have to try to, it's been a while and I don't really play Luke that much. Yeah, there. Now I'm +8 in their face on a back roll, right? So it's like, I mean, there's stuff like that, but I just think frame data is cool because it changes depending on what you do and where you are. And like, it is like nebulous and it's like, it can be used as a guideline. And I really want to be like, no, I want to keep it as a hard rule for us learning, because I don't want to confuse things or get things like, yeah, if you're -3, you can do this or this or this. I just want like, you know, we want to take the numbers or the moves in a vacuum, and just treat them like they're in a vacuum for now, until we're all like, you feel more comfortable or you're having more fun, right? But anyway, I think that went a lot longer than I imagined. So, are you done playing? Because I might hop back in and I'll play somebody.
No, you go ahead, man. Yeah.
But that's the kind of thing, the kind of stuff that when you're playing, you have to think about, right?
No, I'm taking this back into ranked tonight.
Yeah? So if anyone wants to play me, come on in.
Because I just got gold 3, but I can't get past it right now.
On a good $100 leverless? Holy shit.
What's a leverless?
It's a stick like this, but it doesn't have a joystick. It has like
it's just buttons.
It's like a keyboard, basically.
Oh, weird.
Yeah,
cool.
They're very good. It's a keyboard, yeah. Sandblast. Oh. Shit. Oh, fuck. Oh. Tech. This Sandblast didn't reach. I'm out. Oh, fuck. Oh, I thought it was Marisa for a second. Jesus, I just tried to command grab. Fuck. Nice. Nice. Go Skoy. Nice. Oh, fuck.
I didn't know you could pop him out of that with an anti-air.
Yeah. Oh, whoa. My God.
Geef can't.
Yeah, Geef can't, but, you know, the top tiers can.
Is it the tiers of like they just have more shit they can do, or what?
What do you mean the tiers?
Well, you just said the top tiers can.
Oh, like a difference between a top tier character? They're just like in like a they get more reward for like, you know, their game plan's either like very hard to deal with or just very strong. Their buttons are good, right?
Okay. Where's Ryu sit?
Oh, fuck. Ryu, middle of the pack. Middle-ish of the pack. Oh, I don't have drive gauge. Whoops. Shit, I missed my super.
I imagine Ken's probably up there.
Oh, Ken is extremely fucking good in this video game. Yeah, he's top tier for sure. Top 5, probably some say top 2, top 3. Luke's considered one of the best. JP's considered one of the best. Ken, JP, and Luke is like the fucking holy trinity, basically. It's like if you do want to play this game with the intent of playing like a top tier, those are probably one of them. Oh shit, that was... Sandblast. Oh. Oh, fuck. Oh, I definitely.
I'm looking at. I just took a peek at different tier lists, and
yeah,
people have a lot of different opinions on some of the ones that are in the, like the mid pack, but most seem to agree that Ken is way the hell up there.
It kind of doesn't really matter at our elo.
No.
Unless you're playing a tournament, it doesn't really matter
Unless
at all.
you're one of
Even
the
in Master
top
League,
1%ers, you know?
Yeah. Like even in regular Master League, it doesn't matter much, right?
For the most part, it doesn't really matter. Yeah. Oh, I fucked it up. Oops.
I noticed that Zangief is at the bottom of most people's tier lists.
Yeah. Yep. That's not to say he's bad though. Like
yeah,
the disparity between like the... Oh, fuck. Yeah, the difference, like, even though the tier lists are a thing, it's like the actual power level between characters is so small in this game. Like, the balance in this game is incredibly good. And, like, if you want to play this game and just have fun with it, or, like, not play, like, in tournaments, then,
Oh, yeah, Tekken 8 has something like modern controls.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yep, they call them special controls.
That's cool.
Oh, I haven't seen this Honda costume yet. It's nice.
I'm trying to read what's on his shoulder. It's big something.
Big something? Who?
I'm trying to read Honda's clothes. The Japanese on it.
Oh, okay. So, I mean, even then, you can see the minigame that Todd and I are playing right now, where it's like, I am like sandblasting, because like Honda can't headbutt through normal sandblast, right? I shouldn't have done that. So Todd's thinking about doing EX headbutt, which goes through fireballs. Nice. Have some beef. Oops. Oh, okay. But EX headbutt goes through fireballs, but EX headbutt is omega unsafe on block, like minus 20, something like that. So it's like you kind of have to like either you're guessing, like if you don't want to deal with the fireballs, right? Other than walk, like if you're trying to get impatient with these fireballs, then oh fuck! I tried to do the hard one. I don't know if that's worth it or not, but that's definitely not worth it.
Yeah, if we're ever going to try Tekken 8, I'm going hard on Kuma.
Oh, I burned myself out. Nice. Ooh. Now. Oh, shit. Chase you down with my gun. Yeah, I'm definitely interested in checking out Tekken, but I don't know who I would.
Super obsessed with this.
I don't know who I would play. I haven't looked at the roster. Oh, shit.
Yeah, it's like 32 characters on release.
Oh shit!
You'll be pleased to know they'll have a world tour type mode for you to ignore.
Perfect. Yeah.
Yep.
Can't wait.
Yep.
Can't wait.
I know how obsessed you are with that kind of stuff.
Watch your feet. Watch your toes. Strike you as a King player. Everyone who has ever said that to me makes me never want to touch King in my life.
Why?
I don't know. Just I get stubborn. Getting stubborn.
Don't put me in a box. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
I understand.
Don't fence me in.
Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Fuck. I did get the big damage combo though. Shit, that never happened when I used to play Luke before.
Brownie Points just asked, Jacob, do you know of Rongchu's panda story? I don't. I don't know who Rongchu is.
I don't know who Rongchu is either. Out of here, brother. Oh, third jab doesn't work. That was a good command grab. They're just walking at me and I'm dying. Sucks, brother. I need to. So he's just a Heihachi player? Isn't that the old guy? I don't know anything about. That's the old guy, right?
Yeah, he's the old guy with the big spiky hair.
Gotta skull it.
Yeah, he was my him and Kuma when I was playing Tekken.
Who's the least Adam character? That's who I'll play.
Ooh, boy. God. Nina? Probably.
Nice. Lars? Who the fuck is Lars? Tekken characters have the most fucking normal ass names. It's like fucking Gary. It's like, here comes Gary, everybody. He's gonna fucking fight you.
Oh,
how sick was that fucking? Oh my god! Can we talk about that for a second? That crouch medium punch? Holy shit.
Yeah, Bob is one. Brian. Paul is one of the characters. Paul. Yep.
Fucking Paul. That's really fucking...
Luke, Jamie, and Ken are all names, right?
Yeah, that's true. But I think it's more... It feels like it's
Jerry's
more
just a name
common
too, right?
in fucking... In, Tekken.
Paul usually has this, like, big, like, freaking stovetop pipe, like, head hair
thanks for the
thing.
games now.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, flat top. That's the word I was looking for.
I don't know if... I guess you're not watching, you're playing, aren't you, Nelson?
Yeah, I was playing a match just now. Do you want me to watch yours
No,
instead?
I'm playing Luke, so I don't know if that helps at all. You know what I mean? I don't know if you
well,
learn better by watching people play.
Take a break anyway.
You know?
Me neither.
Send a blessed.
I think the least Adam character in Tekken would probably be Armor King.
Why is that?
Because... Oh, just because you were
'Cause it's
being
King.
like every... Yeah, because it's King. It's essentially King, but gray.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's like Evil Ryu, right? Is it just Evil King?
It's like alternate reality king, I think.
Oh, no. It's so tragic. Oh, Chow throw.
Oh, somebody actually won a Tekken 7
Oh,
Worlds with Panda.
fuck.
That's great. Oh, I'm going to watch that.
Aye. I'm jumping. What the fuck? Oh, fuck. Oh, I tried to level 3.
Yo, is that mime in the background new?
Nope. It's been there the whole time,
Okay.
Nelson.
All right, all right.
They were pretending to be something else. That's why you didn't notice.
Yeah. They just now decided to pretend to be a mime.
Oh, fuck. Need some of that drive gauge back, brother. Don't do it. Oh, you're burnt out, are you? What time is it? Holy shit, it's
12:40.
12:40?
Yeah.
Oh, convenient, brother. That's wild.
Not
GG's
even
taught.
after 1 yet. What?
Nice job, Nelson.
I don't know why that's funny, but
Oh,
okay.
just because we usually go past 1?
yeah.
Oh, I thought that's why you're making
I know
that
why
joke.
it's
that's what
funny,
I meant.
Nelson.
All right,
I think I don't know. I feel like I kind of want to watch a couple of replays and then we will call it a day. I think we learned. I think you both learned. You both looked more. What's the word I'm looking for? Like you had a fucking game plan in mind, rather than just getting in there and just being like, "Yeah, I'm hitting things," right?
But yeah, my game plan was anti-air. Stay
But it
on the
just looked
ground.
more like you had like a you were both appeared to be moving with a purpose, which is hard to do, right? We're gonna watch. Is hey Twitch chat, is Big Bird still playing Marisa? I want to show you. Is it one word, or is Big Bird just only playing Rashid? Is it all one word?
Oh, I got super rushed down by a Rashid in ranked last night or 2 days ago.
This is the Big Bird, right? No. God, I hate how anybody can have the name. So it's like finding them is literally impossible. Maybe it's on Angry Bird. Because watching Big Bird play Marisa was actually wild. Oh yeah, this is what we're looking for. It's a lot of Rashid. Okay. There's Angry Bird versus Guile. Okay, let's watch some of these and then this will probably be a good, like, I know that neither of you play Marisa, but we're talking about like taking up space and how you occupy it, right? You want to watch who I think is one of the best at that? It's fucking big angry bird. You're a big bird, dude. Big bird's actually nuts.
Well, and sometimes, you know, teacher needs a little treat too. You know?
That's why I put Bailey's in my coffee.
All right, good game stage. I guess I should watch this.
Yeah, are you watching, Nelson? I want you to.
Yeah, I'm watching. I'm watching.
Okay. This is something that you both need to do too, like when you get knocked down, right? Right here. Because like if you don't back rise when you're not in the corner, like, so back rise and normal rise have the same frame data, right? You get up at the same amount of things, but back rise creates space. So a lot of mix-ups or Oki doesn't work anymore because you back rise at mid-screen.
How do you back rise?
You hit 2 buttons on wake up.
Any 2 buttons?
Just watch.
Okay.
Yeah. When you hit there,
yeah.
You see how they hit a couple buttons,
yep.
Right? Yeah, and then they back rise,
okay.
Which means they take that extra space is gone. So like, if you don't back rise, like the difference in Oki that even again, I'm going from the perspective of Marisa, but like the difference in Oki between a back rise and a normal rise is so fucking big and so bad for you. Like if you don't back rise at mid screen against Marisa, like I get such better like options. There's a lot of things that like it's mostly mid-screen. It's not an answer to everything, but it does eliminate some of the pressure that people can put on you mid-screen.
That's gonna help.
Yeah.
Ooh, I can't wait to practice that. Ooh, yay, new things to try. Ooh.
Safe jump.
And you can't do it after a hard knockdown. That's
good example of, remember when I was talking about how minus frames aren't really minus? Like here, hold up, Marisa?
Yep.
Oh, I guess they're +5, they're on hit, so they can do whatever the fuck they want. But you just like forward into forward. Parry's a good one too when you're minus. A lot of people will parry when they are minus because they know, like, it's an I know you know that I know that you know kind of situation, right? Where it's like, you can see here, blocks -3, right?
Mm-hmm.
Immediately parries, right? That's just like an option that is there.
Okay.
And then it's like if they know, like you know that they're parrying after every time they're minus, so it's like then you can just walk up and throw. You don't hit a button because they're not reacting to the button. They're just pressing parry afterwards because they know.
Okay.
They know that you know that I know that you know that I'm -3. So after I hit that button, I'm going to hit parry because I know you're going to hit a button after that and try to get a perfect parry and take my turn back. There's a term called taking your turn back, which is that when you're in a minus frame situation and you do something, much like Marisa does. I mean, every character can do it with parry. I don't know why I didn't think about that, but it's like, yeah, you do a move that's like -3 or something on block, but you're close enough.
Okay.
And you can parry to take your turn back.
All right. So just to be clear,
yes,
from watching these, what do you want us to take away from this? What are we looking at?
We're looking at space and like watch.
Okay.
I haven't really pointed out anything because I haven't watched these. These are things that I should probably like vet because I'm watching it just in real time like you, but I'll pause it at things that I like. See how even like situations like this, even with Geef, it's like this is powerful, right? Like you watch. Okay, they're both at neutral, right? And the Guile just like, I mean, the Guile has the whole screen to work with, but like they're not hitting any buttons. Nothing's happening, but that's Marisa is technically winning that exchange because Guile's so scared, right? Of doing anything.
Okay.
Did you see that?
Yeah, I did.
Did you see that?
Yeah. Whiffed the low.
Yeah.
And then...
Do you see them move purposefully though? Look at this shit. They know that Guile, they're playing just outside of the range where their good buttons are good, right? Look at this little fucking shippity whoop. And then hits the button. Like they're not reacting. They're just like, I mean, they're good enough that they're probably reacting, but like this guy might be, no, they're not dead. Oh, you're dead, nope. Big Bird. That is a fucking scramble. Holy shit. Okay, a lot of stuff was going on there. So Guile activated level 2, which makes him do the little mini sonic booms. And then Big Bird I'm assuming, thought that they were going to keep firing the little booms and they level 2 to go through the fireballs and hit them and kill them, but then the Guile just didn't do anything. That's why fighting games are sick. It's like, I know you know that I know that you know.
Okay.
The level 2 from Guile was a fake out.
Yes.
Or it might have been real if Big Bird had
good example of that.
Responded with level 2, right?
The thing I was talking about.
Yeah, they got the perfect parry there and took their turn.
-3, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bang.
Oop.
And then, party time, brother. You're going in the corner, or as close to it, right? Now, look at that. Look how fucking far, like, if you look at the, I know that Geef can't do this, Luke can, but, like, you have to realize the power of, like, this situation. Like, this is literally just, like, a fucking, oh, I just hit this button, and all of a sudden, it's like there is damage scaling, right? We're not looking at this for damage. We're looking at this for, like, the positioning and screen space and knowing where to take people and when. And every character in this game is so much stronger when your opponent's in the corner. Everybody wants to put you in the corner. So learning how to get there and how.
Yeah, we call it corner hell.
Yeah. Sometimes you get a level 1 on wake up. I gotta see that again. What's up? Oh, you're 0. So yeah, this is a thing with Guile players will do. They'll do bazooka knee and it's not actually plus, but you believe it's plus because it was off a drive rush.
So then you bazooka knee them, and then the opponent acts like you're plus.
Well, because it looks plus, right? This is one of those things where you think it'll look, but if it's not spaced properly, then it's actually 0, right? Like here. But like, doesn't that look, that looks plus. If you block that, you wouldn't hit a button afterwards, right?
Right. So maybe you get that for free as the Guile player. You're like, okay, they can't hit a button because they're good enough to not hit a button.
Yeah.
I also have to point out that, like, it is very clear that you have watched a ton of replays, because you're freaking drinking a tea with one hand and then just going through it so casually with the other hand, like on the controller. Like, it's impressive.
Do you know how many times I watch, like, I would, like, start every stream. I would basically, like, when I start streaming, I would load up my stream and then we would watch like an hour of replays and just sit there and watch and be like, why did they hit this? What are they doing here? I watched Big Bird specifically, but you see how there's 0 there? This is why, like, if you're ever, this is like weird character specific matchup, but if you ever see a Guile do this, I never fucking believe that they are plus here, and I will always hit crouching 4-frame like my jab or whatever, because I don't believe that these monkeys have fucking any idea that they are plus, you know, or if they are plus, they can't tell. It's like Geef's knee, right? Like, it's the same idea. Yeah. It's like, I don't believe that you know you're plus, you're just doing it, you know? So
I'm getting the spacing down, I think, on that, because I want to use it usefully. Oof.
They're gonna, I think they might try to, like, if they do like a little backwards. Oh, they didn't. Okay. Oh, I feel like I disagree with that DI, but I don't know. Big Bird's one of the best players in the world, so that's so unfortunate. You might lose because oh, never mind, you're Marisa. I was like, oh, you might lose for that. Nope, never mind, brother. Oh, thanks, Knuckle guy. I'll get subs at the end. There it was again, brother. We keep seeing this. Yeah.
Right. That's the same thing you were explaining earlier.
Yeah.
Same exact set of moves. Yeah.
Also, something that you can think about is something that they like to call a spacing trap. I know that this is getting a little advanced, but there are certain series of things that buttons you can hit that purposefully leave you at a range that is just outside their good buttons that they want to hit in response. And so, like, what's happening here is this Marisa is doing stand light punch, and then into Gladius. Now, there's a pushback, right? Guile is going to check. This is what we call a check. He's trying to check Marisa with crouching medium kick on just as like a fucking, it's just a thing that players will do. They'll just hit a button because they're out of space and they're like, I don't want you to get more out of this. And it's definitely my turn because uncharged Gladius is like -4 on block. So the Guile hits crouching medium punch or crouching medium kick, right? And it fucking whiffs. And this isn't a reaction from Big Bird, right? This is like a set. This is a thing. He would hit that crouching medium punch no matter what. So that is something to think about. Like, it is a cool thing about fighting games where it's like certain series of like blocks in the corner or mid screen will shove you just outside of the range of any button they try to hit that would punish you, kind of. And you can set up situations where you do get, again, Marisa punish counter crouching medium punch is like the fucking party starter. As you were about to see. Yeah, now they're in the corner. Now they got to guess.
Ooh.
Why? Okay, can you tell me why they did this?
Why they did drive rushed into nothing and then backed up?
Yeah.
I think they're trying to get a whiff punish.
Nope.
Okay.
I think to set them up for their game plan to get to the right distance.
They're looking for something very specifically. Twitch chat, don't say anything. Big Bird here is specifically looking for something. What is it? Yeah, it's flash kick. They're looking for
the wake up.
They're looking for an invincible reversal. Yeah.
Okay.
So this is something that both of you can start. Once you get better, you will think about this kind of stuff.
Nice job, Nelson.
Because, you know, when I've harped a lot on like learning what your offense is, and once you get good at your offense, you start thinking about, okay, what are they thinking? They're probably thinking, get me the fuck out of here, right? You see how they can still keep their offense going, but that slight delay, that's the delay is important. They don't just like get them to do whatever, like they don't just let them up for free, right? They still do something, but there's just like a slight delay, right? Little pause, and then they button, right? Just to check, and then whiff punish, right? Again, this is that same thing. This is kind of a little bit of a spacing trap, kind of, where it's like that, bang, bang. Guile tries to hit, Guile tries to check.
Yep, and I saw the little like walk back.
Yeah, dead. So it's like,
yep.
You know what I mean? Like it's playing in and out of spaces where your character is good and their character will not hit you. Or like playing out of space that's just outside of their best button because you know they're going to try to hit that button and you're trying to hit that button with your button, right?
So one of the things that I've started doing with Zangief is, you know, like the light kick, the light crouch kick, and then the jab.
Yeah.
And then I'll wait half a beat and then do the big medium chops because usually that baits them into hitting a button that the chops are just outside of the range on.
Same
idea. I can get that 3. Yeah.
But the problem with that, that's it is kind of what I'm talking about. But the problem with that is like the medium chops. If you don't hit confirm it, because if you don't get a counter hit on the chops, they don't combo.
Yeah.
And they're omega minus on block, so it's like it's a risk. That is a risk, right?
Okay. But the idea is there.
The idea is there, but it's like there's a better way to structure it, or a better. I don't know if Geef has anything like that.
Okay.
He might not have it because some characters just don't have stuff like Marisa has, right? That's she doesn't like. They don't have like a spacing trap because it's Geef. Like he's just gonna fucking bully you and try to SPD you to death or whatever.
Okay.
This is where parry is liability, right? Like if you parry too much. See how the drive rush, and they thought it was a drive rush button. They go to parry, get thrown, watch the drive gauge. Oh, fucking gone, dude. Did you see that they didn't believe that they were plus there?
Yep.
They hit their jab, but they were. So it's like it was actually space. But what you're gonna like at this, like this is another thing to think about too, is like your risk reward. Like you go like this, you were unsure. Actually, they were 0. So you're in a situation like this. If I hit a button here and Guile hits something, but I know that they're going to be at best +2. Like this is the things you can think about. It's like, what's my risk reward? I could hit a jab here. If they're +2, the only thing that beats my jab is their jab. So it's like, I'm not going to die. I'm at full health. This is like this is a good risk versus because if you jab and you beat them out, like if there's something like off Marisa, like jab leads into a knockdown, which again, for her is very good. So it's like you're always got to try to think about like risk reward. Like, what am I doing? Am I pressing a button here? Am I blocking? Am I parrying? Am I teching? Like, there are so many things that you have to think about, but you always need to think about, do I die if I try to tech here?
Okay.
You know, like if I hit if they do drive rush knee and you try to tech, like if you think it's a throw and they hit a button, like, and it's like later in the stage or it's a different character, you could die for it. Like every decision matters, and you need to think about like risk reward. Like this is such a good trade for you. Like you don't care if you trade. Also, something to talk about too is like the reason, I guess, again, this is why fighting games are fucking sick, because this little situation has so many implications. There's so many things that could happen here, and depending on the state of the drive gauge or the critical art or their life bars, right? It changes the decision you make because the risk reward comes up. It's like if Marisa's at 10% health and the Guile does this, she can't really afford to hit a button here because she could just die. But then again, it's like, is he going to throw? But if he's only 0, then, you know, you could, like, if they do this and you think they're 0 and you're at low health and you think they're going to throw and you jab, the jab beats the throw because the throw is a 5-frame startup, right? And these are like, but if they jab and you trade and you probably die, you know?
Yep.
It's like, there are different situations, but again, it's becoming better at like analyzing these situations when you're deep in the trenches in the moment. And that's what you could look at this situation. You're like, oh, I'm down a little bit of life, but I don't die if I hit a button here, right? And what's the worst that happens? I take a bit of damage or I trade, like no big deal. And then if I trade, it resets the neutral situation, which is good, right? You want to reset the neutral situation.
Mm-hmm.
See this, like, she's just like, again, this is, you aren't going to be able to do this the same as on Geef or even Luke, right? But like if you're marching down a Guile, you got to do this.
Ooh.
See these little fucking moves? Mm-hmm. These little fucking, they're looking for a button or they're trying to bait a throw. They call this a shimmy. In fighting game terminology, this is a shimmy. You see these little, like, these little fucking shibbity whoops? Yeah, you see how, like...
On the feet?
Yeah, like, she's just, like, they're doing things, like, they're trying to bait something. And, again, a shimmy right there, like that, like, if Guile to hit crouching medium kick there, that decision that Marisa made loses to that, because it's a longer reaching button. Mm. They're moving back and forth, so they're not going to be blocking low, right? And here they're like trying to look for Guile to tech a throw, like right here, that little fucking. But the Guile hit a button. You can see the Guile start to move.
Yeah. They
were trying to hit like crouching medium punch or kick, but I'm assuming the crouching medium kick startup is slower than stand light punch.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
Oh no. That flash kick was hella ambitious.
That was a beautiful fight.
Holy Jesus Christ.
When we're done on this one, I got a piece so bad.
Oh, we're done. We're done after this one.
Okay.
On counter hit, that's wild.
Whoa.
That's so wild that they get. Same thing, right? Right here. This is spacing trap. See how they like, remember how last time the Guile checked?
Yeah.
And this is just, she just does it. Like, right? She's not, these spacing traps, they're not reacting to the move. They're just throwing it out there because they don't want you to check. Like, if you check, you die. And if that Guile had checked there, he dies. Like, he's 100% dead at that life total. Like, he's fucking, that I've never seen a more dead Guile in my life if they hit a button there. And that's the power of both Marisa and also, that's a good thing to think about in fighting games when you're spacing traps like this. It's like a lot of people seem to think that it's just like you're reacting to these buttons being pressed, but you're not. You're just going through like a set. There's a set of, you know what I mean? Like there's a flow chart, or like a thing that you're trying to do. So it's like forward heavy kick gladius means that no button here that Guile can press will reach or is fast enough. And I think if Guile, maybe if Guile hits sweep, but same situation. Damn.
Ooh. Nice. Went for a tech.
Yeah.
Take throw.
Good anti-air. +2.
Is it possible to get good enough to be able to recognize the frames for a throw?
You can
counter?
see them sometimes, yeah.
Okay.
You'll get better at like seeing them reach out. Like you will you will get better. It just comes with time. A lot of the time now you're going to be guessing, right? Wow, what a confirm. That's fucking, holy Jesus Christ. That's, yeah, you fucking died. That's wild. All right, GG. Fuck, shake my hand, brother. Don't jump at Marisa. All right. That's all we're going to end on today. I think we learned some good lessons today.
Yeah.
You can go to the washroom if you want.
Thanks.
I'm going to do subs and say goodbye to everybody.
All right. Thanks for games, everybody.
Yeah. Thanks, Nelson. I hope, did that help anything today? Do you feel better? Does it make a little bit more sense, especially with the whiff punish thing?
The whiff punish thing, I feel like I took away. Like, I don't know that I'm executing it, but I feel like
I don't expect you to execute it. I just want you to, you know what I mean? Like, I want you to see it and see, like, oh, that's why this is good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
No, that lesson specifically. Thank you.
Cool, Nelson. I'll see you later, brother.
Talk to you soon.
Okay, bye. All right. Yeah, that's it. That was another fucking stream. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Once again, got to plug the Patreon, patreon.com/loadingreadyrun, and the store at store.loadingreadyrun.com. Both avenues that you can use to support us. If you're watching on YouTube, what up, YouTube? You made it this far. I'm glad that you did. I hope you enjoyed yourself, and we will be back next week with more of this. I hope that you had a good time and you like, comment, and subscribe, please and thank you. All right. Yeah, so for me and Jacob and Nelson and everybody else, we will see you next week. Okay.